and he will go to Egan. Egan, good running room. He is explosive, just as they said. And Cohen Egan with a gain of 14.
Hunter House on the tackle.
This Cohen Egan, they really like do the coaches from Buckeye Trail. They talked about him. He is a senior, and it is into Shenandoah territory where it's first down. That first down is brought to you by Caldwell Lumber. So 1st and 10 for the Warriors. Clock moves, 7:25 to go. Shenandoah on top of Trail, 7-0. It's going to go to Egan again, this time on the right side. Turns the corner, and then finally stopped at the 35-yard line by Shenandoah's Weston Miley. So another good run. So they're going to rely on him quite a bit. It's going to be 2nd down and short. So interesting down for Trail. The pass run option certainly in play, John.
Yep, you can run your playbook on this one down. Yeah, coaches kind of enjoy these kind of calls.
2nd down and 3 for the Warriors. They're knocking on the door. They'll go with Egan again. He was tripped up right at the line of scrimmage. And nice job of defending him by the Zepps. Interesting, not too many teams run that wing T anymore, John, but the Trail seems to like that. You know Coach Ferns very well. If it's an offense that all the kids know, then eventually it's going to wear down some Shenandoah players.
Yeah, and it will do that because you got to be aware of everybody in the backfield. And, you got to move with them. So, your linebackers are moving on every play.
3rd down and 7. They'll go with the handoff to the right side. Good enough for a first down for Trail.
Charlie Perry.
Yep, Charlie Perry gets the Caldwell Lumber first down. So Trail stays on the ground game.
As Jacob Feltner on the tackle for the Zepps.
So, Buckeye Trail answering here in this first quarter. Shenandoah got the opening kickoff, and they marched 73 yards for the score. Now 1st and 10 at the Shenandoah 23. They'll go back to Egan.
Oh my,
Egan,
he's got room.
Yeah. Maybe a horse collar.
No, guess not.
Egan, boy.
He picks up 12 yards there.
He had great blocking and wide open grass in front of him, and somebody grabbed him by the collar. And apparently the officials thought that it was not illegal.
Nope.
So no personal foul goes against Shenandoah. So a break for the Zepps, but it's a first down for Trail. And they have it first down on the 11-yard line. So they can get conceivably, John,
a first down.
Cracks,
Yeah.
They'll go with the inside
handoff, and that's number 5, Alloway.
Yep. So another Valentine Insurance first down, by the way. So Alloway gets his first carry, and gets probably 7, so make it 2nd down and 3. So this Trail team, no quit, and Shenandoah really with their backs to the wall here on this opening drive. Both teams looking sharp offensively.
Taking her right down. Both teams so far have marched it right down the field on their first possessions. Now it depends on whether Buckeye Trail can score or not.
Here's Egan trying to bounce to the outside.
There's a touchdown.
He is in, or yes. Oh, as he ran out of bounds at the 1.
Oh, he did?
Well, no sign of a touchdown.
Evidently not.
Nope, they say he stepped out of bounds.
On the 3, on the 3-yard line.
So Cohen Egan trying to turn the corner just before the end zone, stepped out of bounds, and now late coming into the lineup for Trail. Here's the quarterback, Williams. So
wait a minute, they called that a touchdown.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was a touchdown.
Go now for the 2 for Trail. And
what a catch.
Great catch.
Up, there's a flag.
Yeah.
Yep, that's on Shenandoah.
So let's review that. We did not see the official signal touchdown, so we assumed, and shouldn't have done that Egan was into the end zone, but he was in fact in the end zone, so Trail does score the touchdown, and then the offensive pass interference will now put the Warriors in a little bit of a hole at the 4:50 mark of the first quarter.
That goes back now to the 23-yard line, so the extra point will be 23 yards now. Changes your play call just a tad.
Yeah, it was a nice pass into the
Yeah, it
end
was.
zone.
Boy, nice catch.
Yeah.
Nice
That
catch.
was a catch by Charlie Perry. Unfortunately, Charlie pushed off to get that
He
great
did, yes.
position.
Well, that's how you get open. By hook or crook.
You know what? It's good till they catch you.
Yep.
So the try for 2 again. And a pass into the end zone will be short.
Short,
So
no good.
That will make
Was
the score.
caught, but
just a little short. So that will make the score. Shenandoah 7, Buckeye Trail 6. We'll take a break back in 60 seconds here on ABC Football YRP TV.
Hunters, shooters, and gun collectors, bring your whole family to an evening of fundraising and firearms at the Guernsey County Sportsman Association banquet on Saturday, September 9th. There will be lots of guns and merchandise in their raffles and live auction. 100% of the proceeds benefit local youth shooting sports groups. That's Saturday, September 9th at Jurassic Park. Doors open at 5. Tickets are just $50 for adults and $15 for youth 17 and under. For more information, call Scott 740-801-1900 or go to yssff.org. It's Fair Week. Guernsey Muskingum Electric Cooperative knows the importance of community, and they're proud to stand by the 4-H program at the Muskingum County Fair. It's more than just rides and cotton candy. It's about our future leaders, our local farmers, and the spirit that brings us all together. Good luck to all who participate. Guernsey Muskingum Electric Cooperative, your touchstone energy cooperative.
Back to the game. Buckeye Trail set to kick off. They trail 7-6. Put together a nice drive, John. Charlie Perry will try the kickoff, and it's brought to you by Valentine Insurance. It's another short kick, so Shenandoah is going to have good field position.
Yeah.
They're going to be up
at the
their
40-yard line.
Yep, own 40-yard line. So
that
Shenandoah.
was number 3, Weston Miley, who took that short kick and advanced it up to the 40-yard line. So kicking doesn't appear to be a strength of these two teams either.
Well, Shenandoah will take that field position, and they're going to have a
Yes,
10 at their own 40-yard
anytime.
line. By the way, Sue Snowd Insurance will be responsible for scoreboard updates throughout the game, and Valentine Insurance, as we mentioned, was responsible for the kickoff, as they will for all kickoffs. Chandler Funeral Home had our pregame tonight, and down the road we've got some other great sponsors. So that same formation for Shenandoah that worked on the first drive, John, going to stay with you here on this one as an empty backfield for the Zepps. One in the slot and 4 wide receivers.
Quick out,
That's going to be a completed pass and not too much running room. Nice job defensively by
number
Braden
1.
Williams.
Yep, Blake Wable.
Number 1. Hunter Yates. So Yates back to the line of scrimmage and no more. So it was Braxton Barnett to Hunter Yates. And excellent coverage that time by Braden Williams. So make it 2nd down for Shenandoah. And this long signal count really bothering Trails. They're getting a little bit
antsy, yeah.
They've already been called one time. On another keeper right up the middle, and maybe 3 or 4 yards.
3 or 4 yards for Barnett.
Yep, so Braxton Barnett will bring up a 3rd and passing situation for Shenandoah. Clock moving 4 minutes, 20 seconds to go. First quarter, Shenandoah on top of Buckeye Trail by the score of 7-6. 3rd down and 7 for the Zepps. Here comes Buckeye Trail, split fronts with their 2 down linemen now, and a couple of stand-up linebackers for the Warriors. Back to pass. There he goes. He's got a man, maybe picked.
Nice.
Out of the hand.
Nice coverage by number 34 that time. Kean Egan.
Cohen Egan.
Cohen Egan.
Intended for Hunter Yates for Trail. And both guys had a chance to catch the football.
They did.
And now they're not going to punt, John.
Well,
they're
now remember,
go for it.
Barnett's the punter, so we'll see.
Quick kick. Yeah, so it's 4th down and 7 from their own 43-yard line. So will Shenandoah punt the football away, or will they go for it?
They're
going to go for it.
Oh, they are.
And they've got a completion and a 1st down.
Yep, and again to
Corbin
Varhola. Yeah, and he picks up 18 yards.
Yep, that is a Caldwell Lumber 1st down on a great throw. What a gutsy play, John.
Yep.
4th down and 7 from your own 43. And right back to it is Barnett. Barnett straight up the middle. Tell you what, they're testing this Buckeye Trail.
They are, the middle.
But Buckeye Trail's been strong. They have been strong to this point. It's good enough for 5 yards, but Trail right there. And with the three-man front, their linebackers are converging very well. So make it second down. Barnett got a man. It's got Perry. Perry has the first down. It's a Caldwell Lumber first down, all the way down to the 15-yard line. You know, John, we talked in the pregame about Trail, and we made the note that 36 points a game defensively, and it doesn't look tonight like they may be under that number the way things are going. Barnett with a keeper down inside the 10-yard line. And he's going to have to come out as he lost his helmet.
Yeah, he is. Uh-oh.
Now that's going to bring in for the Zepps, the backup quarterback, Aiden McPeak. So McPeak's going to step on, and boy, Shenandoah may have to take a timeout. The play clock's got 20 seconds, so we're good there.
Yeah. This will be a handoff.
Clock at 3 minutes to go. It's going to be McPeak on the carry.
Yep.
He will be nowhere. Another helmet flies off.
Wow.
That's
Must
two
have
in a row. So that helmet flies off of
number 24, Aiden McPeak. So the chin traps must be a little loose.
Yeah. Tate DeVald going to enter the game now for the Zepps. And they're going to have it 3rd and 5. About the 12-yard line. They're going to go to the interior. That's a run for the first time by Tate DeVald. Tate DeVald on his first carry goes nowhere. So Buckeye Trail very strong. So held DeVald to no gain on the play. So make it 3rd down and 5. Boy, don't you think that they miss?
Well, yeah, here comes.
A guy by the name of Braxton Barnett.
Here he comes back in. He's checking in.
You know, that's difficult when your quarterback goes out. Well, they're going to keep him on another play. Now they're going to take the timeout.
Yep.
We will take a quick break here at 7-6 Shenandoah over Trail. We'll be right back.
Hey football fans, Laborers, Local 530 in Zanesville, Ohio is cheering on all the local high school teams this year. Serving Muskingum, Perry, Noble, and Guernsey counties, Local 530 represents around 400 skilled men and women in the building and construction trades. They work with over 100 signatory contractors, providing committed and experienced laborers for building, heavy highway, and pipeline construction. For more information, give them a call at 740-453-1214. Good luck to all the teams from Laborers Local 530.
Well, John, we'll no doubt see Braxton Barnett re-enter the game here on 3rd down and 5 for the Zepps. And they have it inside the 15-yard line for Shenandoah. They lead 7-6, 2:27 to go here in the first quarter, and let's see.
He is coming in. He's already carried it 8 times here in this first quarter, Howard.
Hey, you busy young man.
Yes.
Barnett back in the shotgun. There's Barnett. He will look to the end zone. Now we'll keep it, try to run it. Gets to the 10. Now he's got a man in the end zone. Walking up at the last second.
30. Number 30. Cohen Egan, nice defensive job.
That was intended for Varhola in the corner of the end zone. What a great stop that time by Buckeye Trail. So, hey, just as we say, the Trail defense is
stepped up.
Yep, having some question marks. Boy, they do a nice job of stopping Shenandoah. So they'll get the football back here with 2:18 to go in the first quarter. Nice job defensively by Trail.
So let's see if Buckeye Trail can put together a drive on their second possession.
Yep, they scored on their first one. Drive for 2 was no good. It's going to be Braden Williams, and he'll go to the right side. Got a man. It's Charlie Perry. Perry got a first down and more. That's Charlie Perry, good enough for about 17.
Yes.
So Buckeye Trail, I'll tell you what, you talked about it in the pregame, John. There's no quitting this team at 0-3.
No.
They look sharp here in this first quarter.
They're looking to come out of here 1-3.
And for Shenandoah, they feel as though they could be a little bit better than 1-2. They feel like they could be 2-1. We shall see. Right now, they are on top by the score of 7-6. And they'll go back to Egan from that wing T spot. And boy, that time Shenandoah does a great job of buttoning that one down. I think maybe there's a defensive adjustment there, John, where they told somebody, hey, you got to stay home from that wingback spot that you talked about, how difficult that is to defend.
They have made that made that adjustment, but then look for Buckeye Trail to counter.
Gotcha.
Away from that.
Gotcha.
That's kind of the flexibility of that offense when you run that wing T.
Second down and 9 for Trail. They trail 7-6. And they're going to go with it again. And good running room again by Egan. He's short of the first down. Boy, he's a very quick back. He hits that hole on a one cut. And they're now third down and 1 for the Warriors.
Yep, very manageable third down situation for the Warriors. And I feel they'll keep it on the ground.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to keep battering that defensive line of the Zepps.
Third and 1 for Trail. They'll go with Egan again. He's got room. He's got a first down. He's got more. He's got to run to the 30-yard line of Shenandoah.
Yeah,
that's Cohen Egan.
32 yards that time.
Caldwell Lumber first down. And you know what? Again, John, you talked about wearing a team down and not a lot of depth for Shenandoah. I think we're seeing some evidence of that with the ground game. Shenandoah had done a good job of stopping Egan a couple plays ago, but then bang, bang, they're right back to it.
Yeah, and I think we're seeing Donnie Kearns' game plan, and it's just, to bang them.
It's going to be a new back into the lineup for...
That's Mason Todd.
Mason Todd with the carry, and Todd changes things up, and he will get 7, so make it second down and 3. And I'm thinking Buckeye Trail, with the game clock at 25 seconds and the play clock at 28, probably content to just let this first quarter run out, John.
Yeah.
And feel pretty good about where things are at.
Yeah, they're right now, momentum is in the white jerseys.
So after one quarter in what has been a very good football game, very competitive, we stand at Shenandoah 7, Buckeye Trail 6, but the Warriors are threatening. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
When a loved one dies, the remaining family members are oftentimes overcome with sadness, grief, confusion, and stress. If you are burdened with planning a funeral, let the experience and compassion of the McVeigh Perkins Funeral Home staff ease the difficult situation at hand. Ken and Robin Perkins will guide you through the process of making arrangements. Phone McVeigh Perkins Funeral Home of downtown Caldwell at 732-4223, or their web address is mcveigh-perkins.com.
Myra who?
Hi, I'm Myra Shire, and I'm running to be the next judge of the Cambridge Municipal Court. No matter how you pronounce my last name, most people know me as Myra, a dedicated public servant. Myra, the assistant law director. Myra, a community volunteer with my husband Jeff. If elected judge, I promise that I will serve Guernsey County with honesty and integrity. I respectfully ask for your vote on November 7th.
Vote Myra in November for Municipal Court Judge. Paid for by Myra Shire for Judge.
We start the second quarter with Buckeye Trail moving the football. They're going to have it second down and 3 from the Shenandoah 27-yard line. So the Zepps got on top on their opening drive. Buckeye Trail answered. The Shenandoah Zepps punted, and now Trail with their drive, and it looks pretty good to this point. They will go under center, and then they will go to the left side with another good run for the Warriors' Charlie Perry. So between Perry and Egan tonight, John, Buckeye Trail gets the first down. That's a Caldwell Lumber first down.
They're eating up a lot of yards, but between them, as they're just right now the Buckeye Trail offensive line is in pretty much control of the line of scrimmage.
So make it first and 10 for the Warriors. Ball on the 20-yard line. Braden Williams under center. And he will go on another counter. This one is to Jansen Alloway. And this time they run that wing tee from the right to left, and he gets about 7. Nice job.
Rossiter on the tackle.
Nice job, I was going to say, by Rossiter on the tackle,
Yeah.
but not before Alloway gets 7 yards. Goes to another first down.
And that has to be making Donnie Kearns very happy, getting 5 to 7 yards every first down.
Yeah, and the clock moving.
Yes.
11 minutes to go, second quarter. Trail trying to get on top. They'll go with Egan. Nice job defensively that time.
Yep, number 13, Tristan Rossiter makes a tackle.
No gain for Egan. Rossiter with a great tackle that time for the Zepps. So make it 3rd down and 3. And I'm thinking that Trail's thinking 2 chances for the first down.
Oh, absolutely.
No doubt about that.
Absolutely. And the way that their ground game's going, they've got to feel pretty confident that we're going to punch this in.
3rd down and short for Trail. They're going left to right. And they will have in the backfield Charlie Perry. And they will go with the right tee to the right. Breaking a tackle, breaking another one is Egan. I think he's going to be a little bit short.
A little bit short, yeah.
He was not able to get that lead block. Tried to turn the corner, John. Kick it to the outside, but excellent pursuit that time by the linebackers and secondary for Shenandoah.
Jacob Feltner, the middle linebacker, in there again, helping to knock Egan out of bounds. Timeout, Buckeye Trail.
We'll keep it right here. Hunter Yates also in on that tackle that time. So it's going to be 4th down and 4 for Trail. And really, they don't throw the ball much. I would say, John, this timeout is probably okay. What have we practiced in this situation specifically for this game and this situation?
That's exactly what Donnie Kearns is talking about. He looks at his offensive coordinator and says, "What have you got for this situation?" And if you're the offensive coordinator, you better have an answer.
We've got 60 seconds, Coach. I think this, I think that.
I don't think you want to think. You want to say, Coach, this will work. This will go.
I think, John, if you want to keep your job, you better not think.
Yeah.
You better not. So 9:47 to go in the second quarter. Shenandoah leads Trail 7-6. It's going to be 4th and 4 from the Shenandoah 14-yard line. And they will have in the backfield Charlie
Perry is the lone back.
Perry. And in motion is Egan. They're going to go with Perry.
It's going to be close.
I think he's going to be a little bit short.
I wouldn't be surprised. Let's see.
Nice job defensively by Shenandoah. I think McPeak on
see where they spotted.
I think it's going to be Shenandoah football.
Just short, it will be because
they're going to give it to the Zepps. So great defensive stand by Shenandoah.
So same thing that that Buckeye Trail did to the Zepps. They turn around and do it to them.
9:38 to go, second quarter. What a big stand for the Zepps that time, holding the Warriors on 4th and 4. And they will get the football back, will the Zepps. Outstanding play defensively by Shenandoah.
Well, Buckeye Trail did what we thought they was going to do. They kept it on the ground, and that shows you the coaching staff. They're still they're still sold out on the run game, and I think they're looking at the big picture. They're looking at the fourth quarter.
Braxton Barnett will be in the shotgun for
and
Zeps.
Here he comes.
Keep it, and he is
hit by number 7, Charlie Perry.
Perry throws him backwards, so not before he gains a couple. And you would think also in this situation, John, Shenandoah just going to keep it on the ground, try to gain some field position, or at least tilt the field a little bit if they have to punt.
Would be advisable, wouldn't it? We would think.
Second down and 7, but we don't know.
What do we know,
Second down and 7, they are going to throw it. Got a completion to the right side.
Yeah, that's
going to be good enough
number
for
3, Weston Miley.
Yeah. Weston Miley, short reception, not quite enough for the first down. So third down, and they may even measure for this, or are they going to say just short? They're going to say just short.
Yep.
Now they are going to measure. So,
oh, boy.
Just looking at it from here, I'd say they're within a few inches either way.
They looks to be a little, if the chain is right over there, they're just a little bit short.
You know, you always wonder about the chain gang. What are they thinking? You know, are they thinking, oh, yeah, I hope I marked this correctly.
Yeah, it's that guy that has to mark it on the first line to check, to stretch it out there.
And
just a little
inches.
short, yeah.
Yep. So make it third down and 6 to 8 inches, somewhere in that vicinity. So certainly a situation where Braxton Barnett may even keep the football himself. Why risk handing off when you can go straight ahead? Clock is stopped at 8:44 to go here in the second quarter. Shenandoah got on the board first. They lead 7-6 over Trail. It was Braxton Barnett on a 2-yard run. Savannah Irvin's extra point made it 7-0. And then also in the first quarter, Cohen Egan had a 4-yard run for the Warriors, and the try for 2 was no good. So Buckeye Trail has threatened, but Shenandoah now with the ball back on third and less than a yard in their own territory. Barnett will go straight ahead, and he's got
it. Yep.
He's got the Valentine Insurance, I should say the Caldwell Lumber first down. So 1st and 10 now coming up for the Warriors. At the 8:35 mark to go here in the second quarter. I want to remind you that coming up at halftime is the McVeigh Perkins Funeral Home report. And then a quick pass on the sideline is good. A completion. And that will go to Weston Miley. Yep. They throw a lot of little short things, do they?
Well, basically those are just long handoffs. That's their running game right there. There's little short passes out there that basically are just long handoffs.
2nd down and 5 for the Zepps after the pass to Miley. Keeping it on the ground is Barnett.
Got a flag.
It's going to be our first penalty, I believe, of the game.
Yes, it is. No, second.
Yep,
second
offensive pass interference against Buckeye Trail. That's probably going to be a hold.
Most likely.
Let's
see what the
run by.
Yep, it's a
Braxton Barnett. It'll cost him 10 yards from the line of scrimmage. Yep. Well, you know, I like it when the officials are mic'd so we know exactly what's going on. Although the guy in question there, that young man, Mr. Palmer, probably not appreciative of a couple thousand people hearing his name. Oh, yeah, true. But,
well, you know, don't make them. Don't do it. Yeah, if you don't want them to know, don't do it.
You don't want your name announced live. Don't hold it. Make it 2nd down and 14. Trail nearly jumps off again. Braxton
no contact, Barnett, so he gets back.
Braxton Barnett in the shotgun. Clock down to 8 minutes to go. Shenandoah on top, 7-6.
Oh,
this time I think they're going to get Trail.
No, I think that's going to be. Well, it's illegal procedure.
Yeah, well. All right. One of the Trail players, the defensive end, Brady Hastings, jumped into the neutral zone.
But you can't react to that if you're the offense.
Well, that's going to cost another 5 yards for Shenandoah, so they're moving backwards. 2nd down and 19. They've got another pass to Miley, and Miley this time is gang tackled, and he goes nowhere. Trail did a great
2 yards,
finding out what that little play was all about. So, you know what? Again, you know, we talked last week, John, about adjustments. You can't make a lot of them, but those are the small adjustments you can make during the game. They're not going to throw the ball long. Let's bring our corners up a little bit. And I think that's what Trail's starting to do. Make it 15.
They're going to take that long handoff away.
And just as we say that, they're going to try and throw long. And over the middle, nearly intercepted. They're going to be a personal foul on somebody. Boy, I'll tell you what, he threw across his body. Travis Dodd broke up the play for Trail. And there was a collision at midfield. So they're going to call an illegal hit on a defensive receiver. Will they against Trail? And boy, that's a 15-yard personal foul. So the play was over the middle.
Yep.
It was a good pass, nearly a good reception, and coming up for the stop for Trail was Perry, but they say contact to the head and neck area. So 1st and 10 on a Caldwell Lumber first down for Shenandoah. That's a major break for the
Major
Zeps.
break, yes. Yes.
1st and 10 for the Zeps. Clock moving down to 7 minutes, 11 seconds to go once the ball is snapped. There's Barnett straight ahead on the carry by the Trail. Nice job defensively that time, again by Hastings. Hastings in no gain that time for Barnett. Give Trail some credit for sticking it to him defensively. This game, really, we thought in the early stages, John, it might be a high scoring, but boy, both defenses have really settled down and have played very well.
Yeah, I think in every game that I've done this year, the teams have scored on their first possessions and then very little after that, except up at Indian Valley.
2nd down and 10, ball on their own 36-yard line of the Zeps. They're looking for Miley short. Now they're going to throw long, way on the intended receiver that time, who was Brendan Portman. Good coverage that time by Trail. That's Braden Williams on the coverage that time.
Well, that one...
yeah, that time they decided to go long.
Yeah, and you could tell Braxton Barnett had only one thing in mind, and that was to go long.
Yeah, that long. So just as we talked about Trail with bringing their corners up to stop those short passes, Shenandoah upstairs, the guys saying, hey, let's take a shot downfield. So
sure.
A little bit of a chess match.
Sure.
3rd down for Shenandoah. They'll look over the middle on an inside screen, completed pass. That will go to Hunter Yates. Yates will be...
Pick up about 4.
Yeah, he'll be short of the first down. It's going to be 4th down and 6 for the Zeps. They're in their own territory, but I don't believe they're going to punt. They didn't punt.
I don't think so either.
They didn't punt the last time they were in this situation. They got the first down, so a little bit of a...
gamble.
Yep, Coach Lowry and the guys saying,
and
hey.
Buckeye Trail does
Yeah, they think they may punt.
Yeah.
Yep, they are going to quick punt. That's a good one.
And a good one.
That's going to settle way down and take a
Takes
nice roll.
Takes a Shenandoah bounce.
Ouch, ouch, ouch. Well, why down it?
Yeah, let it go. But then they downed it at about the 5? Or 9, about the 9.
Yeah, he could have let that go probably to about the 5 or 6 yard line. So excellent punt that time by Shenandoah. Boy, they really did very well to get out of that situation.
Well, that's that advantage of having the athlete Braxton Barnett back there as your quarterback, runner, passer, and punter.
Yeah. And he gets extra lunches in the cafeteria when he has a good game.
Either that or they call out for pizza.
They don't give us any.
No.
1st and 10 for Trail. They trail 7-6 now. Officials stop play.
Timeout, Buckeye Trail, I guess.
So, yeah, we'll keep it right here. So I've got to think, John, that when you look at time and score for Trail, you're down 7-6, 6 minutes to go. Your defense is playing very well. Let's not be risky. Let's keep it on the ground. If we have to punt, so be it. But, let's keep it on the ground, burn some clock. We have to give it back up. Let's hope we turn it back to the other side of the field with only a couple minutes to go. I think
if I'm on the Buckeye Trail side and my running game is going like it is, and I know the Zepps aren't very deep, and my theory would be just keep pounding, and if we break one here, fine, and if we don't break one here, fine. But let's just keep running right at them, and let's just keep contact and keep moving. But they'll probably throw it long.
Yeah, most likely. Shenandoah, 4-man front. They will have 4 in the secondary. And Buckeye Trail with 4 wide receivers and with the keeper is Williams. And Williams close to a first down.
And picks up about 9.
Yep, so make it 2nd down and short for Trail. And that makes things just a little bit more manageable for Coach Kearns and company. 2nd down and 1 after an excellent run that time by Braden Williams. Nice having that senior quarterback in there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's no substitute for experience.
You know, you keep him in there in this situation, too. Well, Williams in the shotgun, Trail. 2nd and 1. Now, that's a direct snap.
Yeah.
And that's going to go to Cohen Egan. So, Egan with a different
that
play
was a
look
pistol.
for the Warriors, and they get the Caldwell Lumber first down, does Buckeye Trail. So, they're moving the ball a little bit. 5:13 to go, 2nd quarter. So, nice play call that time by Trail.
Yep.
First down carry for Buckeye Trail.
Yep, right out of the pistol that time.
I'll make it 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line. They got a long way to go, but
yeah, well,
they have a couple timeouts.
Ooh, bad
pass,
snap.
and now keeping it is Williams, and he is smothered under. He's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage and maybe a yard. Excellent job that time by Shenandoah.
Well, that low snap just spoils everything for your offense. All the timing is gone then. You know, and then the ball carrier looks up and sees all of his linemen standing up looking down at him. And that's not a good thing.
Yep, Caden Palmer on the tackle that time for Shenandoah. Nice job, gain of a couple. 2nd down and 8 for the Warriors. Clock down to 4:15 to go. They'll keep it on the ground with Williams again. He's got a big run going. He is near midfield, finally up to his own 45-yard line.
As number 8 saves a tackle, Brendan Portman, and he saved a long gain that time.
Caldwell Lumber first down gives breathing room to the Warriors. Trying to get on top here. They trail by 1, 7-6 with 4 minutes to go here in the 2nd quarter. So great run that time by Williams. So make it 1st and 10 for Trail.
And again, the Warriors giving the Zepps a little of their own medicine with running quarterback. And there he goes again. And he's gone.
Yeah. That's down
He's
to the
gone.
15 to the 10. He is not. Now, that is another direct snap.
Yep.
That is a direct snap penalty.
It's coming back. Yeah, there's a block in the back. I even saw that block in the back. Yep.
Well, that is going to come back. That was another direct snap play for Buckeye Trail. That is probably going to be an illegal block in the back. And that is going to negate the touchdown on the long run.
Yep. Lo and behold, I just happened to be watching, and it definitely was a block in the back.
You and about 5 other guys in striped shirts might be the only guys who are going to agree on that one from the side with the green, or the side with the blue and white.
But I've got to give them credit. Well, it was right in front of an official, too. So,
all right, so that's going to knock them back some, back inside their own territory.
Let's see what they called it.
I thought they called a chop block. It was a quick indication, and I thought I saw a chop block.
Okay, because that's a 15.
Far left side, yeah.
That's a 15-yard penalty. So that was a chop block then. It wasn't a block in the back.
No.
Because if it had been a block in the back and a 10-yard penalty, it'd still been a first down.
Right. From the spot. So make it 1st and 5. Interesting play after the penalty. Boy, Buckeye Trail's now got everybody up on this wing T offense. They're going to pass, and Williams is going to be sacked.
Yeah, he's going to lose 4.
Boy, that's a great job defensively by Hunter House for the Zeps, and boy, just when they need it, Shenandoah comes up with a sack.
That play was very slow developing by Buckeye Trail as they come out in a real different formation. And
it looked like a tight wing tee, didn't it?
Yeah, and everybody kind of got tangled up there, and there were the green jerseys waiting on them.
just as we've talked in the past, John, sometimes, you practice plays during the week and you throw it out there when you think is a good time, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't.
Yep.
That might have been one of those they
Aaron,
worked
we got
on.
a timeout
By somebody here. We'll keep it right here, but there was a different look for Trail. It just didn't work, so a timeout taken, and that's going to be with 2:54 to go here in the second quarter, and Shenandoah on top of Buckeye Trail 7-6. So, John, we talked about after the great punt by Shenandoah, the ball went all the way down to the 9-yard line. A couple of runs, big runs for Buckeye Trail have done well, but the big penalty of the chop block hurt them, and now they're in that situation where it's 2nd down and 9. So mistakes may cost Trail on this drive.
And it's 2:54 left to go in the halftime, so it'll next couple of plays I think will determine what Buckeye Trail tries to do here before the half runs out. If they don't get a pretty good yardage down the field, they're not going to have much of a sense of urgency.
No, and again, no long balls to this point for Shenandoah. So I think Trail feels pretty confident if they can punt it, they can hold them back. 2nd down and long. It's going to be another direct snap for Egan, and he is right to midfield. That's Cohen Egan, and now make it 3rd down and 5. So Egan, just a moment or so ago, had the touchdown called back, and interesting that Buckeye Trail has gone to that direct snap a couple times on this drive.
Yep, they're just switching up, going to the pistol, and it's gaining yardage for them.
Braden Williams now back at quarterback. There's that tight formation.
Yeah, here it is again.
And it almost looks like an unbalanced line, doesn't it? They'll go with Egan on the left side, breaks containment, has the first down. Caldwell Lumber first down.
Picks up 10.
Didn't it appear as though it was an unbalanced line for a second with the wing tee on that left side? First down for Egan on the carry, and they are now in Shenandoah territory, are the Warriors.
And I don't believe they have any timeouts left.
I don't think so either.
No, they don't.
And the clock stopped as Egan was able to squirt his way out of bounds. So they'll start the, looks like a
clock
situation on the field.
2:11. There it is.
11. So,
there it is.
I think they'll start the game clock on the officials' whistle. Yep, there it is. So clock will now move with Buckeye Trail on a 1st and 10. It's going to be to the left side again. And
that's number 7, Charlie Perry.
Yep, so
it's gonna...
Buckeye Trail trying to run out this first half. Under 2 minutes to go, and I think if you're correct, John, I believe you are, they have no timeouts left.
They do not.
Not really a passing team, but they're probably, unless they get a big play here, they're probably going to have to put it up in the air once or twice.
Yeah, I'd look for them to take a shot, see how Shenandoah defends it.
It's going to be Egan again on the direct snap, and hey, why pass it when you've got that guy running the football? Another Caldwell Lumber first down. Boy, he is really an outstanding player, that young man.
18 yards on that carry.
Cohen Egan,
now,
senior. Yep.
Now,
go ahead, John.
Now a little sense of urgency by Buckeye Trail.
It's Egan again on the direct snap, and is thrown down from behind.
Oh, he fumbled, and I think
no signal yet. Still no signal. I think they're going to say.
Yeah, it is.
Say Shenandoah football.
It is, yes.
So Egan turns the ball over on a 3-yard run. And, oh, boy, that's disappointing for Trail, but what a break for Shenandoah.
Yes.
My goodness gracious. They've had a great punt here in this second quarter.
I don't think the Zepps will try anything crazy here. Yeah. Yep. So let's see if Barnett rushes the ball this time. He gets 9. Yep, gets 9 yards. Yeah. Braden Williams, the quarterback, knocked him out of bounds for Trail.
2nd down and 1. Barnett in the shotgun. He'll run it again. Looks like he's got the first down.
Yep.
And Shenandoah, I believe, with a couple of timeouts left here in this first
Yeah, they do.
round.
They have 2 timeouts left.
Clock will stop momentarily as they move the sticks for the first down. So, similar to what Trail had, John, I think Shenandoah's going to have to take a shot too. They've got a long way to go at their own 25. And it's going to be Barnett, and Buckeye Trail allows something, but not a lot, but he gets out of bounds. So it's going to be 2nd down and probably 5. So, again, John, at what point do you take a shot if you're Shenandoah? This down or 3rd down for sure, eh?
I don't believe I would, but
Yep.
then that's
You're gonna be
why
content
I'm
to
up
go
here.
7-6?
Yeah, boy.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, let's just find out if they do want to try to advance the football. Again, not a great passing team, so if they can maybe, hey, let's keep this in, going to the locker room up 7-6.
Might try one of those long passes, a long handoff, and hope the receiver can break it. Yeah. And as number 7 comes up, Charlie Perry, and yeah.
30 seconds to go. 3rd down after a loss of 4. 3rd down, and Shenandoah, I think you are correct, sir. They're going to let the clock run out.
Yep, it is a second ahead of the play clock, so they can run her clear out. And that's exactly what they're going to do.
Down to 12. That's right in sync with the
Yeah.
clock, and I think that's probably going to do it. So we are going to reach halftime with the score. Shenandoah 7, Buckeye Trail 6. So we're going to have some halftime activity. Halftime report, and the scoreboard updates tonight brought to you by Sue Snowed. Kickoffs have been brought to you by Valentine Insurance. Chandler Funeral Home was responsible for our pregame, and later on we'll have the King Carpet and Swimaway Pool and Spa play of the game. The drive of the game sponsored by Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance. The player of the game, +1 pizza. That lucky guy's going to get some pizza. And the post-game report brought to you by Patty's Place. And while we're at it, why don't we acknowledge some of our sponsors for this game tonight. They would be Patty's Place, Doan Ford, People's Bank, West 40 Auto Sales, McVeigh Perkins Funeral Home, Chandler Funeral Home, Guernsey County Sportsman Association, Myra Shire for Municipal Judge, the Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance Company, Laborers Local 530, WB Green Insurance, So State Farm, Farmers and Merchants Bank, Boyd Precision Painting, Southeastern Ohio Counseling Center, the Guernsey Muskingum Electric Co-op, and Valentine Insurance. All of those part of the sponsoring for this football game. So we stand at 7-6. Shenandoah over Buckeye Trail. Shenandoah got on the board first. Braxton Barnett on a 2-yard run at the 7:47 mark. The extra point by Savannah Irvin has proved to be the difference as she kicked the extra point. Later in the first quarter at the 4:58 mark, Cohen Egan had a 4-yard run. The try for 2 was no good. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll have some halftime, so stay with us. You're listening to High School Football.
Now located at 16050 McConnellsville Road in Caldwell, Ohio, Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance Company is a mutual insurance company established in 1896 for the purpose of providing insurance coverage to rural Ohio. They offer a product to meet your insurance need, whether it is for a farm, rental dwelling, home in town, secondary or seasonal dwelling, churches, or mobile home. They partner with Grinnell Mutual Insurance Company to offer liability coverage to package with their Patrons Buckeye Mutual policy. Call today at 638-3604 and follow them on Facebook at Patrons Buckeye.
Celebrating a decade of deliciousness, Patty's Place has been serving home-style cooked meals since 2013. Indulge in their homemade pies daily and enjoy breakfast served all day long. They're open 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Saturday and 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Sundays. Don't forget to check out their Facebook page for daily specials. Conveniently located between Bell Valley and Caldwell on State Route 821. Come on over and satisfy your cravings at Patty's Place.
People's Bank's vision is to be the best community bank in America. People's Bank provides local, hometown relationship-based banking with 132 full-service branches for all of your financial needs. As your community bank, People's Bank strives to make our communities a better place to live, work, and play. We would love a chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success. Member FDIC.
From the Ohio News Network, this is the Ohio Education Association Tonight in High School Football. Named Best Sports Program in the Country by the National Association of State Radio Networks. Tonight in High School Football is presented by Beck's Hybrids. Now here's your host, Skip Mossick.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Tonight in High School Football's Halftime Reports. As we like to do from time to time, we'll visit different areas of the state and talk some football in specific regions. Tonight, it is Central Ohio. We'll talk with Lee Cochran about that next on the Ohio News Network.
Every farmer has their reason for why they do what they do. For Becks, it's faith, family, and farming. Since 1937, the Beck family and family of employees have been committed to honoring God and helping farmers succeed. Farming is full of extremes, and we face the challenges with hard work and steadfast determination, delivering quality line of products backed by legendary customer service. We look forward to standing by your side, supporting you as you live out the life you were meant to live. Becks, when it comes to farming, we believe in something more.
I'm Ohio Education Association President Scott DeMauro, and on behalf of the OEA's 120,000 members, we're proud to bring you tonight's game. Our members are the public school educators who coach your kids on and off the field because we believe in the potential of every student and their right to a high-quality public education, no exceptions. That's why we will continue to speak in one voice to demand the supports and resources our public schools need because public education matters.
This is Tonight in High School Football on the Ohio News Network. Once again, here's Skip Mossick.
We are presented by Beck's Hybrids. At Beck's, they are and will remain farmers at heart. And welcome back, everyone. Halftime of your game. We're talking a little Central Ohio high school football this evening, where Lee Cochran has covered that for decades. And Lee, let's begin with Division I Region 3, which is loaded as it always is. We knew Gahanna would be good. The Pickerington and Hilliard schools are all good. Is there a for sure cream of the crop there?
Well, the way I look at it, as you said, I've been here for decades. My first year was covering in 1992, and I've seen the growth of Central Ohio football. And there's parity, but it's upper-level parity. It's not 500 parity. It's teams that can go 8-2, 9-1, 10-0 every year. I mean, you look right now. Going into tonight's action, you got Pickerington North. You mentioned Gahanna, Hilliard Davidson, Hilliard Bradley. And look, with former High State quarterback Stanley Jackson, Westerville North's off to its best start in probably 2-3 decades. Yes. I mean, it's been amazing. But there's just, you look at even some of the second, the teams with lost, Pickerington Central, Upper Arlington. Those are teams that are making runs every year, and they're going to make runs again this year.
Olentangy is in Region 2, and I know they're off to a nice start.
I like them. They've got, they're running 4 running backs, and so they're pretty good, and they've got a dynamite quarterback too. You look there, and a little bit of a surprise team, I think, right now is Delaware Hayes. I don't know if they can sustain it. Perrysburg is right there. Kaufman kind of opened my eyes a little bit with the win over Centerville, and they had Kent McKinley. They were leading that game last week and lost that. But I think Kaufman's going to make a step. And the one team, Skip, you just can't forget about. You brought up Olentangy. I'll bring up Olentangy Liberty. They're 0-3. They were 0-3 last year too. They ended up 8-6. And playing in a regional final. Don't count out the Patriots. Yeah, it's a mistake if you do that.
Division II, Region 7, nice starts to begin the season for Briggs and St. Charles. Same thing in Division III, Region 11. How about Watterson and Hamilton Township?
Yeah, Watterson won the CCL last year for the first time since, I think it was 2012. Is Watterson the team to beat? It's going to be tough. They lost a lot, but they're playing well. Hamilton Township's always that sneaky team that they'll have a couple okay seasons and then pop up a little bit. So again, a little bit. The only team that they played heading into tonight's game with a win was Lancaster. But again, they're winning all their games and they're winning them big.
Let's move down to Division IV, Region 15. Many that we're used to seeing there, but Columbus East and Bishop Reedy off to a good start. Kentrell Reinhardt from Reedy has put up some monster numbers the first 3 games.
Yeah, right. He had 6 touchdowns the first week, 7 the second week, and he only had 3 last week. So, I mean, that's 16 touchdowns. That's a career for most guys. I'm waiting to see what Hartley does. Hartley, had 9 out of 10 years with double-digit wins. And then the last 3 years, they've been a combined 20 and 14 heading into this year. They lost to Blue Carroll, and there's nothing wrong with that, but they had a lot of turnovers. They'd have a big play and then a turnover. So we'll see. We'll see about Bishop Hartley.
And amongst the smaller schools, Lee, Columbus Academy, Harvest Prep, and West Jeff. Among those, who should we keep our eyes on?
Harvest Prep. I like Academy too. This is such a good region, you with Ironton there as well. But I like Harvest Prep a lot. I've debated in my head who's the best chance for Central Ohio to get a state champion. Gahanna had some kids transfer to help rebuild that defense. You look at Bloom Carroll's made a run to the state final last year. But, man, I tell you what, right now, I think Harvest Prep might be the best shot. Size-wise, they're a Division 7 school, but, they had to move up to Division 5. But, man, I really like what Milan Smith's done there. And he continues to go. They're a team without a conference this year, too, Skip. I mean, that Mid-State League Ohio said, hey, we'll see you. And they formed their own and left them out.
He's covered Central Ohio high school football for decades. Lee Cochran, we always appreciate your time. Love talking high school football with you.
No problem, Skip. Have a good one.
And we'll be right back on the Ohio News Network.
Bex recognizes this week's player with heart, Addison Blazer from United Local High School, for her commitment and passion on the field and within the farming community.
From the time I was a freshman, and I looked up to all the girls who were seniors, and we kind of still fit into the molds that they left us with.
Now Addison is a senior leader on her volleyball team and also in the community. She's on the yearbook committee, principals advisory council, and the president of NHS and 4-H.
We do a lot of food stands. A church in our area always does a pancake breakfast, and we always go and we serve that. So we made cards for nursing homes.
And of course, she loves the life of farming.
Agriculture is a huge way of life for me. My parents both grew up on farms. My school that I go to is very remote. Most people are farmers. It follows me around, really, and I love it.
At Bex, we are and will remain farmers at heart.
This is ONN.
All right, thanks once again to Lee Cochran for joining us to talk a little Central Ohio high school football this evening. Enjoy the second half of your ball game. I'm Skip Mossick on the Ohio News Network.
This has been the Ohio Education Association Tonight in High School Football, presented by Bex Hybrids. A reminder, you can listen to many of our affiliate broadcasts from across the state at onnradio.com from the Ohio News Network.
And welcome back, everyone. We are in the midst of a Shenandoah Buckeye Trail. Truly excellent high school football game. And the halftime report is brought to you by McVeigh Perkins Funeral Home. And, John, we've got a good one. We thought it was going to be a little bit more up-tempo. A lot of yards on the ground for both teams, but yet at the break, it's 7-6 Shenandoah.
Exactly. And if we look at the stats, Cohen Egan does it on the ground for Buckeye Trail, 114 yards in that first half for Egan. So, and then you go on the other side, and Braxton Barnett, the quarterback, has run the ball and picked up 34 yards. So both of them are your two leading ball carriers in the first half. But of course, you go down to the passing stats, and Braxton Barnett has thrown it 15 times, completed 12 for 96 yards.
Excellent.
So you look up at Buckeye Trail, they've run the ball, and the leading producer for Shenandoah is, of course, the arm of Braxton Barnett. So, and that's basically what we expected.
Yeah.
And again, I think that the fourth quarter is going to be interesting, and I think that's probably what Donnie Curtin's in the locker room is telling his Buckeye Trail Warriors. Hey guys, come on, let's keep beating on them and let's wear them down. And the Zepps going to come out in this third quarter again. That all-important third quarter, the first 3 or 4 minutes, and try to get another touchdown on the board. So that way they're hoping that they won't be as wore down in that fourth quarter. Then they'll have some to play with. So right now we got kind of a chess match as they lead the Warriors 7-6, but I don't think 7-6 is going to be the final score.
We shall see. Halftime report brought to you by McVeigh Perkins Funeral Home. So excellent weather conditions for this game. Cohen Egan, as you mentioned, John, 114 yards on the ground, but perhaps the play of the game to this point is one of those two plays of the game in my mind. That fumble by Egan inside, the 15-yard line near the end of the first half. So that was a costly turnover. That's not to take anything away from his performance. He's been outstanding. That's just an unfortunate miscue.
But the big miscue was the chop block.
Yes,
for Buckeye Trail. It cost them. And when that happens, that just slows everything down, mentally, physically, and everything. And that's exactly what happened. And then a couple plays later, Egan fumbled. So that's unfortunate.
One of the other plays of the game for me to this point, John, is a young lady by the name of Sarah Irvin is the difference in this game.
She is,
She kicked the extra point to make it 7-0 Shenandoah. And Buckeye Trail, when they scored, they actually had a chance to go ahead where they went for 2, but offensive pass interference pushed them back, and they weren't able to convert the 2. So Sarah Irvin, she's the difference in this game so far, so congratulations to her, but long way to go, like you said.
Oh, yeah, that's what I said. I don't think 7-6 will be the final score, but as I've been trying to show you here on the stat sheet, as you look down at the passing for Buckeye Trail,
I don't see any numbers, John.
Nothing. They have not thrown a pass.
Wow. That goes back to the theory about when you played, isn't it? It's just
that was in Scotchy Walrick's yard at
That's what I thought.
Fairview.
You rang that single wing, didn't you, over at Fairview?
Oh, ran everything we could.
I'd say. Including from the police, wasn't it?
Yeah, you go down to the Chevy and turn left and, hope somebody threw you a pass. But, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, we're starting to date ourselves again. Every time we get together, we talk about the old days. You didn't have face masks, so when you played for Pleasant City, did you? The Tigers?
No. We had nothing but basketball. That's the only sport we had when I went to school at Pleasant City. I graduated in 1962, so that pretty well dates me. But as you can see by my T-shirt, that there are very few that can wear that.
But you know what, though, John, is it doesn't matter if it's 62 or 2023. You have to execute. You have to play well. You have to get some breaks.
Yep.
And have good coaching. Let's not forget that.
Yep.
But the game has not changed that much. Strategy has. This has come and gone. That formation's now in vogue. This, that, or the other, defense, this, that, or the other. But it still comes down to what Vince Lombardi said, wasn't it? Blocking and tackling.
Yeah. Yep. That was his philosophy.
Well, pretty hard to argue with
and that was hard to argue with. I remember on away games when I played basketball, I would come home and Dad would ask me one question. He'd ask me if we won, and if I said no, he said, well, you didn't play hard enough. And if we did win, he'd say, well, you must have played hard. And that was the end of the conversation.
You know what? I think that still holds some truth in 2023.
Yeah.
Well, both teams are making their way onto the field. Again, we can tell you that Shenandoah leads Buckeye Trail in a nail-biter 7-6 here at Zeps Stadium in what has been a defensive battle. But nevertheless, though, both teams have moved the football, especially on the ground.
Oh, yes.
What do you look for in the second half, John?
More of the same.
So on the ground.
Absolutely. I mean, I would want to do that if I were coaching Buckeye Trail. And again, and I know I'm beating a dead drum, but I'm wearing you down. I mean, that would be my philosophy. And Buckeye Trail knows that they're going to get a steady dose of Braxton Barnett. And, at halftime, I'm sure they talked about that and what they're going to do to stop him. They pretty well took away the short passes in the first half that Zepps used pretty extensively.
Right. Yeah, 15 attempts that for Braxton Barnett in the first half, and all of them short.
Yes. Yeah, he was 12 of 15, and a lot of those were those. What I call it's a long handoff, really, and I think and I can understand what the Zepps, they don't have a talented running back, so they use that quick short pass to get it into their hands of their playmakers, who are their wide receivers.
Yeah. I mean, I agree with you to the point, John, that they're talented backs may not be outstanding backs, but they're still talented in their own right. But it's just the philosophy, I think, for the Zepps is that, hey, with Barnett's skills, we're going to utilize our receiving and passing game a little bit more than our running game.
Well, if they've got some talented backs, they're hiding them pretty well because they don't show up in the formations.
As John astutely mentions, Shenandoah went almost exclusively with 5 wideouts and nobody in the backfield. So, again, that's not
I couldn't resist that.
I know. Let me give you his phone number and address right after the
they know. They know.
Yeah. You can run, but you can't hide.
That's right.
And my name is Phil Sullivan. If you want to get a hold of me. And I'm homeless, so don't call me. That's John Seacrest.
But it's still the philosophy of, if you got a gun, shoot it. And Braxton Barnett is the gun.
Yeah, he throws a good ball short. We'll see if he does throw long in the second half. Now for Trail, on the other hand, John, they started to move Cohen Egan to the Wildcat.
Yes.
And
yes.
They had some good success with him. As a matter of fact, he had the one touchdown that was called back.
Yeah.
He did score their only touchdown. Perhaps more of the same from him?
Oh, I think they're going to feed him the football and give him a steady diet to pound and pound and pound his way up the field. And, he's a load.
Yeah,
he's a load.
He's a very good player. You've been listening to the McVeigh Perkins Funeral Home halftime report. We're going to take one more break, and when we come back, we'll have the start of the second half, where again, from Zepps Stadium, it is Shenandoah 7, Buckeye Trail 6. We'll be back, and we'll get the second half rolling for you, so stick around.
Everyone's looking for an encouraging sign in today's economy. The fact is, you'll find one right here in Caldwell at State Farm Sue Snowd's office. Because State Farm agents like Sue have been here helping people protect the things that matter most. That's why more people trust State Farm, and they consider that a very good sign. See State Farm agent Sue Snowd at 400 East Street, Caldwell. Sue Snowd State Farm is a proud supporter of high school sports.
From the Ohio News Network, this is the Ohio Education Association Tonight in high school football. Named best.
We are back, and I'll tell you what, anybody knows this guy next to me, my partner, John Secret, you got to love this guy.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
You're pushing the envelope now.
Yeah. And what have I got to lose, right? Yeah.
Oh, that's what makes it fun when you're doing these games and watching these young kids perform.
It's outstanding. Honestly, John, what else could you be doing on a Friday night on a beautiful night, except in high school football? It's great.
I just have enjoyed it. Sports my whole life. It's been fun watching the kids, different kids, and sometimes we say things probably we shouldn't, but sometimes, most of the time, it's just so much fun watching these kids and what they leave out on the football field, basketball court, track, what have you. Doesn't make any difference. They're just something that if it's maybe it doesn't apply to them when Bob Dylan said the times they are changing. A little bit of changes, but kids are kids.
Yep.
They are.
Yep. And Bill Parcells, the famous football coach, said you are what your record says you are.
Yep.
So to start the second half, Weston Miley will kick off for Shenandoah. Back deep for Trail.
It's number 4.
Mason Todd is going to be back deep. So Trail will get the football to start the second half. They trail 7-6. And we expect more hard hitting the way we saw it in the first half. Kick is an onside kick. It hits one of the Shenandoah defenders, so I think it's going to be a dead ball.
Yep, it's a
flag. I think that's going to be illegal touching by Shenandoah. And that's going to give Trail great field position. Well, Shenandoah attempts the onside kick.
I guess I
don't hit
understand.
One of the linemen for the Zepps. Right. The ball hadn't reached 10 yards, so it was illegal touching.
But
so it's going to be, no penalty per se, but talk about field position for Trail. They've got it 1st and 10 at the Shenandoah 45-yard line. It's going to be Williams with a left run, and he's got close to a first down, so that's a great run that time by the quarterback, and that is Braden Williams.
And he had 21 yards on the ground in that first half. Picks up 10 more there.
They'll make it 9, so second down and 1.
Close enough.
But they are threatening the Warriors. They've got it 2nd and 1 from the Shenandoah 36-yard line. So,
thanks to that onside kick. It didn't go 10 yards.
Yeah, big move by the Shenandoah coaches. And Egan in motion. Instead, they'll go with the wingback cross to the right side. And a little bit of running room, good enough for the first down. That is Charlie Perry. Yep. That is the Caldwell Lumber first down. So 1st and 10 for Trail at the 34-yard line of Shenandoah. So the defense for the Zepps is going to have to step it up here. Hope for a turnover or a stop, or they could find themselves down.
And I'm thinking that, Buckeye Trail thinking, now come on, guys, hang on to the football. Don't turn it over.
Yeah, they're going to have 4 cracks at trying to get a first down because they're not going to punt in this situation. And they'll go with the reverse handoff to Egan.
And that's
Egan cuts it to the inside, cuts it back.
Dropped
3-yard line. That's another Caldwell Lumber first down. Stop from behind.
About 29 yards on the run.
It would be Weston Miley on the stop. 1st and goal and another first down. Caldwell Lumber first down. So Buckeye Trail trying to take the first lead.
Was that Perry?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that was Cohen Egan on the carry.
Okay. Got him.
Well, 1st and goal.
On the 4-yard line, so here we are at that.
That's going to be Braden Williams on the carry. That's going to be touchdown.
Yep.
Comes at the 10:21 mark of the third quarter. So Buckeye Trail, thanks to the great field position, goes on a 45-yard drive and scores.
Now I've almost forgot what I was going to allude to here, but yeah, that goes back to the I assume onside kick.
Yeah,
which gave
the field position.
The field position.
At the 45-yard line.
Yes.
So make it the try for 2 here with Williams under center. And they'll go with Egan, and he gets the 2 points. So 14-7, Buckeye Trail all of a sudden opens the second half. That 3 minutes that John's always talking about with the score and the lead.
Yep, that's that 3 to 4 minutes of the third quarter, and you know, in your athletic events, they are so important when you come out of the locker room to try to get the momentum going. And Buckeye Trail took a page right out of that book.
Yeah. So at the 10:20 mark of the third quarter, Buckeye Trail takes their first lead of the game. And the try for 2 by Cohen Egan is good, and it is 14-7, Buckeye Trail over Shenandoah. How about that?
That's the run game.
Yeah.
That's
and
the
field
run
position.
Game. Yeah, and field position.
So back deep will be Brendan Portman for Shenandoah. Also back there will be Hunter Yates for the Zepps.
And let's see what kind of a kick now the Buckeye Trail Warriors will try to go, as I believe that's number Brady Troyer.
Here we go. So Buckeye Trail will try their kick. And it's a decent kick. It will be fielded at the 20-yard line. That's going to be Portman, and he is stopped right at the 20-yard line. Or make that, Brendan Portman.
Yeah, as number 20, Brady Hastings on special teams, drops him.
So Buckeye Trail on top of Shenandoah, 14-7, opening minutes of the third quarter here at Zepps Stadium. So a 1-2 counter punch by Trail to open this third quarter, and now Shenandoah with some work to do, and they were almost exclusively through the air in the first half, and one would think that now trailing by a touchdown in a low-scoring game, they may continue to just air it out.
I have a suspicion you're right there.
Barnett with that short pass to Miley. Miley gang tackled, knocked out of bounds. That's Charlie Perry and company for Trail. Also in on the tackle.
Picked up about 4 yards maybe.
Wyatt Connor. And Shenandoah right back to the line of scrimmage. And this shotgun is Braxton Barnett with 10 minutes to go in the third. Barnett looks long. Now he's going to play containment. He's going to be knocked out of bounds at the 34-yard line. Should be enough for a first down.
Yes.
So that's a Caldwell Lumber first down for Shenandoah. So the Zepps trying to answer back here in this third quarter. And they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Long way to go for Shenandoah. Barnett will keep it himself. Gets a block. Breaks another tackle, breaks another one, and gets 3 yards before he's knocked out of bounds near the Buckeye Trail bench on the far side of the field.
Braden Williams knocked him out of bounds.
2nd down and 8 for the Zepps. The clock moving in the third quarter, and Buckeye Trail leads. Barnett now looks over to the sideline for the play call. He stays with the 5 wide receivers, no running backs for Shenandoah. They've had very few, if any, that I can recall, running backs in the game. Back to pass. It's got a screen set up, and that goes nowhere.
Right,
Charlie Perry that time.
Braden Williams.
Yeah, hammers.
Yeah.
And Perry puts the stop on the inside screen, so make it 3rd down and 8 now for Shenandoah. Now keep in mind that Barnett does punt if it comes to that situation on the 3rd and long right here at 8:35 of the third quarter. Barnett back to pass.
Long.
Looks down the field. That may be
that's intercepted.
Oh, just in and out of the hands. That's
Braden
Williams, the quarterback. So that doesn't figure, does it? Your quarterback, one of your better athletes, just dropped the pick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no extra lunch for him in the cafeteria this week.
That probably doesn't upset him too much.
No, not at all. Or all those rooting for him. All right, 4th down. What are they going to do?
They better punt it.
I would think they probably would. Yep, they're going to quick punt it. That's another good punt by Barnett. It sends the Trails all the way back to their 20-yard line, and excellent defensive coverage that time by Weston Miley, as it was for the Warriors coming up with the punt return, Jansen Alloway. So Trail, to their credit, John, they put up a defensive stand.
Yeah, they get a stop.
And now they will have the football back on top by the score of 14-7. Plenty of time to go here in this third quarter. 8:16 to go. And the Trail Warriors.
Braden Williams comes back in. He'll be he'd be in the shotgun.
Yeah. Either that or they'll run at Egan. Let's see. He is on the wing. They're going to run that wing with Egan. And they will go with the double handoff. And that's an excellent play, first down run. Oh boy. That's going to cost Shenandoah.
Yeah, all kinds of flags flying.
That was Cohen Egan. Cohen Egan with a gain of 20.
Yep.
And then a personal foul penalty goes against Shenandoah. And you can't have that, fellas. That's going to cost the Zepps 15 big ones.
Yep.
Cohen Egan was forced out of bounds. Nice play defensively on a good run by Egan. Let's give him credit. And give credit to the Shenandoah defenders. But then somebody coming up with the personal foul cost them 15 yards. That's just frustration, John.
Yep. But
you got to keep your head.
Yep. Adversity shows who you are.
Yep. So Buckeye Trail now with a golden opportunity. So mark off 15 yards
more,
after the carry.
He's going to take it into Zep territory.
Yep.
Down to about the 42.
Yeah, that's a Caldwell Lumber first down the hard way. Or the easy way, depending on
depends on what color you are here, the white or green.
The blue and white from Trail will take that the easy way. Penalty by first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line of Shenandoah are the Trail Warriors trying to go up 2 scores. It's Braden Williams, another big hole down to the 35-yard line.
Picks up 6.
Yeah, so Braden Williams on the ground. So I'm wondering if Trail, why throw the ball? They're having success. I was just going to say, why, are they thinking about throwing? But, why at this point?
Well, if you believe in Woody Hayes' philosophy, you throw the football.
3 things can happen, 2 of them are bad.
2 of them are bad, so.
Second down and 4. Williams again.
Good yardage.
I think close to another first down. Is that Shenandoah? No indication yet.
No indication. I thought the ground caused that fumble.
I think they're going to say, they say you are correct.
No, they're calling it a fumble, and it's going to be first. No, what are they calling it?
Well, I think there's some indecision on the officials' part. We still are unsure.
It's a fumble.
All right.
Fumble.
We talked about this last week. In high school football, there are no replays. We're so used to watching college and the NFL with the replays and waiting for the replay to come back. And that's not going to happen. The official makes that call. That's the way it is.
And Donnie Kearns is...
he's not happy.
He's not happy. He's in that official's face, and I don't blame him. Who was the ball carrier there? I missed him.
I think that was Williams again.
That's what I thought,
But nevertheless, Shenandoah gets the football, and boy, they dodge another bullet to the Zepps, trailing by 7. Barnett back to pass again. Looks over the middle and
almost intercepted.
Yeah, boy, that was Charlie Perry. I'll tell you what, that guy's played a good game tonight, hasn't he? On both sides of the football. Charlie Perry.
Yes.
Perry, a senior running back linebacker. He's done very well for Trail.
That's not a brown recluse, is it?
Hope not. It's coming your way. You got spiders in the press box. Second down and 10. Well, the kid comes after us.
Well, it's not a
I
black widow.
I don't have to worry about outrunning that spider, John.
I don't either.
I just got to worry about outrunning you.
Yeah.
Second down and 10
good.
for Shenandoah. And they will go straight up the middle with Barnett.
Yep.
Barnett
picks it
give him
about
a 6,
5.
maybe 5, 6.
About 5, yeah.
You know, the danger point for Shenandoah, though, is, the clock is not on their side as there's down to 7 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Both teams have gone through long drives. And Buckeye Trail, the only one to convert here in this third quarter. But third down and 4 for the Zepps. They've stayed with that 5-man passing formation. Varhola, rather, just far out left as one of the targets for Barnett. Barnett will keep it again. Contained inside, going to be short of the first down. 4 or 5 guys from Buckeye Trail converge. Wishing him a good Friday evening. Nice job defensively by the Warriors.
Yep. Number 47 in there on the... 57.
Yep, Perry in there too. Now it's fourth down and 1. Here we go for Shenandoah.
They're going to go for it.
And Barnett has the
got
first
it,
down.
yep.
So a Caldwell Lumber first down for Braxton Barnett. Gets into Buckeye Trail territory. And it's going to be first and 10 at the Trail 49-yard line. So Shenandoah answering the bell after the fumble by Trail. It looked like they were going to go in and possibly score. So now Shenandoah trying to come back and tie this game up.
Yeah, 2 big turnovers by Buckeye Trail in this game, both via the
Shenandoah
fumble.
territory. And they'll go with the handoff and not much going at time.
Number 5, Jason Alloway.
Yeah.
Jason Alloway.
And he hammers Hunter Yates. And they try to run that stretch play that makes it second down 11. Perry also in on the tackle that time for Buckeye Trail. Second down and 11 for Trail. They're looking good to this point. And Shenandoah right back to the line of scrimmage. And they look over for the play call. Does Braxton Barnett. Let's see, long play call this time.
Yeah.
The play clock down to 4 seconds. And they're going to go with Barnett on the keeper. Boom. He is stuffed right at the line of scrimmage and maybe back to the original line of scrimmage.
And that's number 7,
That's
Charlie Perry.
I tell you, Charlie Perry has just been a monster
He
tonight.
put a pretty good lick on him that time.
Good spot, though, for Shenandoah. They gave him the forward progress and a gain of a couple. So third down and 8 now for the Zepps, and they're in Buckeye Trail territory down to 4:30 to go here in the third quarter. Back to passes Barnett. He's going to look long. Now he's going to hold it. Going to be run. Got a completion. Short of the first down. Excellent coverage that time by Cohen Egan.
Number 19 on the catch. That's great. Grady Maskey.
Yep, and good defensive coverage by Egan. So here we go. A potential big play here as it's fourth down and close to 4 for Shenandoah, and they desperately need a first down.
They do.
Here. Zeps now look back to the sideline for their play. Again, they run that play clock down. It's down to 4 seconds, and they finally get the snap off. Braxton Barnett going to roll to his right. Does he have the first down? I think he's got it. He's got a completion on the far side of the field.
Yep, that's number...
I think that is to Weston Riley. Or make the number 5, that's Hunter Yates.
Hunter Yates, yes.
Riley 3, Yates 5, but nevertheless it's a Caldwell Lumber first down. And here come the Zepps. Rolling now to his left and throw short that time for Yates again is Barnett. That's a tough throw, rolling to your left. With defensive pressure coming at you. So second down and 10 now for the Zepps. Clock stopped, 3:34 to go, third quarter. Buckeye Trail leading Shenandoah by the score of 14-7. Again, the play clock runs down for the Zepps. And Barnett all by himself in the backfield. Looks, got a man short, got a completion. Buckeye Trail converges, and that's at Perry again. That's Perry
it is.
Coming up with the stop, so make it 3rd down and 8 now for
as that was
Zeps.
complete to number 8, Portman.
3rd down and long now for Shenandoah. You know, Buckeye Trail's content, John, just to let them have this short stuff and then come up and converge.
Keep everything in front of you.
They've done that very well.
Keep everything in front of you.
3rd down and 8 now for the Zepps. Crucial point of the football game as we are under 3 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Zepps trying to tie it up as they trail by 7. Plenty of time on the play clock this time.
4 wideouts on the right over there
New
this time.
formation for Shenandoah. Let's see if they drag somebody across the field. Nope, they're going to keep it with Barnett. He's going to got the first down, cuts to the sideline. He may go. Is he in?
No, he said
he's in.
Yes.
That's going to be Braxton Barnett on a touchdown run.
36 yards.
36-yard run, and that comes at the 2:33 mark. And that came out of nowhere.
Looked like he was going to be pinned on the sideline over there. All of a sudden, he just shot out of there, and nobody laid a hand on him.
Braxton Barnett scores his 2nd touchdown of the night. Now the crucial extra point by Savannah Irvin to try and tie this up. Wow.
Yeah.
What a change that was.
Indeed.
Savannah Irvin, the senior, trying to tie it up. They trail 14-13 to the Zepps. And we will find out here in a moment whether we're tied or Trail's going to hang on by a point. Well, we're going to get a penalty. It's going to stop. I wonder if that's a neutral zone.
Offside against Buckeye Trail.
Neutral zone infraction, and that's going to help the extra point try for the Zepps. I wonder if now they're going to go for 2. John, I think they're going to go for 2.
Here comes the offense, then.
Yep. So that will put the ball right about the 2.5 yard line. So gutsy call now by Shenandoah as they are attempting to go ahead with the try for 2. It's Barnett. Oh, we're going to get another penalty.
Boy, that's
back-to-back penalties against Trail.
Charlie Perry, that's about the 2nd time he's jumped offside and been very close 2 or 3 more times of jumping offside.
Well, you can bet for all he's done tonight, and he's done a lot.
Yeah.
He's got to be upset about that one. That's going to put the ball inside the 1 yard line.
Does.
For Shenandoah. Wow. Big opportunity here for the Zepps to go ahead. I'm going to think Barnett's probably going to keep it here.
I have a feeling.
Nope, he is going to pass, and is receiver in the end zone. Yes, he is.
Yep. As that's number 5, Hunter Yates on the reception.
That puts Shenandoah up 15-14. We're going to take a break. When we return, we'll have more 3rd quarter. So Shenandoah 15, Buckeye Trail 14. Cohen Egan will be back deep for Buckeye Trail, awaiting the kick by Miley for. Last time they tried that onside kick. I bet you they don't try that again, John. It nearly cost them.
Yeah, it did.
There's a squib kick fielded at the 38-yard line and then falling on it, and one of the linemen for Buckeye Trail.
Yeah, it was number 11 fell on it. That was Lane Wable.
Yeah, this is not bad field position for Trail.
No.
They trail 15-14 with 2:30 to go here in the third quarter. And Buckeye Trail has done it all on the ground tonight.
They have indeed.
Shenandoah is mixed offense, running and passing, mostly passing, and kind of opposites here.
Yes.
A bit of balance imbalance over both teams. It's going to be Egan on the carry, and he is going to be stopped. No, breaks a tackle, breaks another one,
tackle,
and gets up to the 44-yard line.
Picks up about 5 on the play, and that was all on his own.
Going Egan's got to be over 150 yards rushing.
Indeed. He's up to about 159 now.
So he's on his way.
He was over at the at halftime.
Yeah. Second down and 5 for Buckeye Trail. Under 2 minutes to go, third quarter. They trail 15-14 to the Warriors. And they're going to go with Egan again. And Cohen Egan fights and gets another Caldwell Lumber first down. So
it's 6 on that carry.
All right, Buckeye Trail still has not attempted a pass in this football game that we know of.
If we did,
we missed it.
We missed it if they did, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but we're going to continue to say that.
That's all right. A remarkable effort on the ground when the other team knows exactly what you're going to do, and that's run the football. But they've ran that wing offense very well tonight, have the Warriors. Give Coach Kearns a lot of credit. Now, Shenandoah, let's see if they can answer the bell. Ball right at midfield. They're going to go with the stretch play.
And that's Charlie Perry.
Yeah, Charlie Perry, not much there. Nice job defensively by Shenandoah. Make it second down and 10 for the Warriors right at midfield. So Shenandoah can get a stop here, John. They've got to feel pretty good going into the fourth quarter.
Yes,
with perhaps the lead by 1. Play clock, plenty of time at 20 seconds. The Warriors have it second down and 10.
Under a minute here in
this third quarter. Clock moving. That's Egan in motion. They'll go on the cross play, and that's going to be short, just short of the first down. I'm wondering if that's Perry on the bottom of that pile.
It is.
Yep, that's our man, Perry. That's Charlie Perry, another senior for Trail. And third down and 3.
Isn't that that wing tee? Isn't that what we used to call it? Crossbuck?
Crossbuck, absolutely right. Correct.
Thank you. I'll tell you.
I threw the cross in there. I'm hoping you'd give us the buck.
The buck stops here.
That's going to be Williams on the carry. Good enough for the Caldwell Lumber first down. And that's going to end the third quarter. So, back and forth we go, but after 3, the Shenandoah Zepps hanging on by the narrowest of margins. They lead 15-14.
Do you really think that an insurance company who promises quotes in a few minutes has your best interest in mind? Do they really know you and what coverages you need? Hi, this is John Valentine with Valentine Insurance. We take time to learn about you and your insurance needs so you can feel comfortable that you're receiving the right coverages at the best possible prices. Find us on Facebook, stop by our office, or give us a call at 994-1776. Valentine Insurance, a partner you can depend on.
Your home and your car are likely your 2 biggest investments. Protecting them from unexpected damage is a prime concern to WB Green Insurance. They are proud to represent Westfield Insurance, a financial service organization that provides insurance products for your home, auto, and business. Sharing knowledge, building trust is Westfield Insurance's pledge to their customers, along with personalized claim service that's fast and friendly. To learn how Westfield can help with your insurance needs, talk to WB Green Insurance today.
All right, John, it's time to buckle up for the fourth quarter with Shenandoah up 15-14. It's going to be a 1st and 10. And, this is the time when A, hang on to the football, and B, try to establish something either through the air or on the ground. If you're Trail, you've established the ground game all night. If you're Shenandoah, You've established the passing game all night. What happens here?
Well, I don't think Buckeye Trail is going to go away from their game plan right now. Trailing by 1 point. There's no sense of urgency here yet.
Yeah,
if you're Buckeye Trail, Shenandoah, they just, their defense has got to step up here.
1st and 10 for Trail. They'll go with the double handoff to Egan. Egan's got another great run. He's got a first down and more. That's a Caldwell Lumber first down, and he is deep in territory of the Zepps. And, John, you've said several times tonight that the depth factor could be an issue and the wear down factor could be an issue.
Yeah.
That might be a case right there. Egan just broke a couple tackles.
That's 18 carries for Egan in this football game.
Yeah, he is well on his way.
When you got a gun, you got to shoot it.
Sure. They've got plenty of bullets, do the Warriors. 1st and 10 for Buckeye Trail. They're going to go to Charlie Perry.
And Charlie Perry's got a touchdown.
That's it. He's got a touchdown. That's going to be a 23-yard run for Charlie Perry.
As he got through the right side of the line and then went the rest of the way untouched.
Again, some of that fatigue may be a factor here for Trail. Now they're going to go for 2. They lead 20-15. Boy, this is critical because they don't get it here. A touchdown. They don't. Shenandoah doesn't even need the extra point.
Correct. Your math is impeccable.
That's basic math, I might add.
I understand that. That's as far as I can go unless I take my shoes off.
It ain't algebra, which I haven't used in a while. All right, it's going to be a blow. Egan, and Egan is stuffed.
Nowhere. Yep, who was that? That was, number.
Is that Weston Miley on the tackle that time?
Well, 56.
55,
oh,
Caden
55,
Palmer.
Caden Palmer.
Yeah, by the way, he's a candidate for our AEP defensive lineman of the game here, as we'll have that afterwards. So the try for 2 is no good. So 11:21 to go here in the football game. And it is 20-15 in favor of Buckeye Trail. So back comes Shenandoah here in a moment or so, and I don't think they're going to do anything different, John, than they've done the whole night. That's throw short.
Right.
With the 5-receiver package that they have. But Braxton Barnett's a very, very capable runner. He's got to be close to 100 yards also rushing.
He's rushed it 22 times.
He's had a heck of a night. I tell you what, between his running and throwing, I think he's been involved in almost every...
And thrown it 20 times.
Yeah, I think he's been involved. And I don't think he's handed off to anybody. I think he's been involved in every offensive play for Shenandoah.
There's nobody back there to hand it off to.
No. So I think he's either thrown it or ran it. Extra lunch for him this week.
Oh, boy.
All right, so Buckeye Trail going to kick off again now on top, 20-15. Good kick. It's going to be fielded by the Zepps up along the right side, now to the outside. And
they're going to get a horse collar.
Come on. And that's a great return that time by Brendan Portman.
Yeah, that's going to be a horse collar, I do believe.
And if that's the case, then boy, that's going to be...
face mask.
Well, same thing, 15-yard personal foul. And boy, what a golden opportunity this is going to be for Shenandoah.
Yes.
To jump back on the lead. Wow. Well, what a series of changes we've had in this football game. One team goes ahead, the other answers.
Oh, it's a 5-yard penalty.
Well, nevertheless, though, it's going to
put it in Buckeye Trail territory.
Yep. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Shenandoah.
5th penalty against the Warriors.
And that's a costly one. 1st and 10 for the Zepps. They trail 20-15. Same formation, 5 wide receivers, 2 in the slot, 3 outside for Barnett. Barnett straight ahead, cuts left, cuts right, and gets down to the 37. You know, We're getting to
Picks
that
up
point.
about 5.
We're going to get to that point of the game too, John, where possessions are going to become a factor. As long as both teams are keeping it on the ground, there may only be 2 or 3 at the most possessions left in this game.
Good call.
Second down, it's Barnett again. Cuts to the outside and knocked out of bounds.
And
Close enough for possibly another first down.
I think it is a first down,
That's
yes.
a Caldwell Lumber first down for Braxton Barnett. Barnett's had 2 touchdown runs tonight for Shenandoah. First and 10 for the Zepps. Back to passes Barnett. Looks, got a man over the middle. Got a catch. Close enough for another first down. And that's going to be, I think, good enough for the first down to Hunter Yates.
Hunter Yates, yes.
And yep, another Caldwell Lumber first down. So Shenandoah really marching on this drive. Good field position by way of the kickoff. A couple of penalties, a couple of good runs by Barnett, and they are in business.
Again?
Yep, first and 10 at the 18-yard line of Buckeye Trail.
Red zone.
Barnett goes again to the right side. Charlie Perry and company put a stop on him not before he gets a yard or two. So Charlie Perry coming up from that linebacker spot. Also had some assistance that time from Mason Todd for Trail. Clock down to 10 minutes and running here in the fourth quarter. Keep in mind a field goal will help, but it will not give Shenandoah the lead as they trail 20-15. Play clock, plenty of time, down to 12. Barnett looks. Second down and 7. Now play clock down to 5, and they will get it snapped. It'll be Barnett again. And Barnett fights his ways in the end zone. He is going to be knocked out just at the 1-yard line. So Braxton Barnett's going to set up a first and goal for Shenandoah. John, we talked about fatigue defensively for Shenandoah. We may have some fatigue
on Buckeye Trail. Yep.
So make it first and goal for Braxton Barnett. He goes into the end zone. He walks in, touchdown. So Braxton Barnett on a 1-yard touchdown run. Boy, they come right back and answer the 2-minute ago touchdown drive by the Buckeye Trail Warriors. Let's see if they try the extra point. They're going to go for 2.
Yeah, they're going to go for 2
even though I don't think Buckeye Trail has a field goal kicker, but I think that 23-20 would look better than the 22-20.
I guess.
Yep. Take your choice. Yeah. But I think I'd take the point, but whatever. Let's see. Braxton Barnett in the shotgun. Try for 2 for Shenandoah. He will look to pass. Got it. I think that's good for the 2.
Yep.
That's going to be the 2-point conversion for Shenandoah.
Yep, that was Grady Maskey on the reception for the 2 points.
All right, we'll keep it right here and figure out where we go from here, John. 9:30 to go.
Yeah, fatigue may be the answer, but it may be going the other way.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah.
So 9:30 to go in the football game. It's Shenandoah 23. Buckeye Trail 20. At what point, John, with 9:30 to go, you figure you've got 1, maybe 2 possessions, possibly 3, depending on turnovers, but at what point do you think Buckeye Trail starts to put it in the air a little bit? Or do they?
Well, that's a good, again, we're into the coaching end of it, and I don't right now. I keep running Egan and and Perry and the boys. On this possession. Now after that, then we'll discuss that if it happens. So
Weston Miley is going to kick off. It's a Valentine Insurance kickoff.
Okay.
For
the kicking game has really not been kind to the Zepps.
No, they keep in mind they tried the onside kick at the start of the second half, which hurt them. So again, the Valentine Insurance kickoff is forthcoming. And it's another squib kick picked up by Buckeye Trail at the 37-yard line.
Number 12 falls on that one. That's Travis Dodd, junior, defensive back. So field position again.
Yep. So it's going to be Buckeye Trail trailing 23-20. They're going to have it 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line. Cohen Egan has been the main man tonight for Buckeye Trail. They've kept it on the ground exclusively. Charlie Perry's also ran well. Braden Williams has also scored a touchdown tonight for Trail. But at this point, they're probably, as John said, going to give a lot of carries to Cohen Egan. Instead, they'll go to Perry, and Charlie Perry will get 5 maybe, John?
Yep, 5 or 6.
Yep, now's the time for, I think this is probably the drive of the game. If you're going to keep it on the ground, unless you get a big play, you're probably going to burn 4 or 5 minutes.
The only thing that I might be looking at it if I'm over at Buckeye Trail is I might be watching the Shenandoah safeties, and if they start coming up, then, it might be time to zip one down, and they're up, and boy, Shenandoah safeties are within 5 yards.
Yeah, everybody.
Yeah.
It's Perry again, breaks a tackle, has another Caldwell Lumber first down. So, but you know what though, John? Not to take anything away from your point, which is a good point, but you said it a moment ago too. Is it, you know what? Keep running the football.
Oh, that's what if I'm over there, I'm this possession. I'm running the football, but I would also want to be aware of the Shenandoah safeties that.
They're up at the line of scrimmage.
You might just take a shot to keep them honest from stopping the run.
And now they've got that offset wing T. They're going to go with Egan trying to get a lead block.
And he did.
Egan forced out of bounds, but a good run. They run that short side of the field, and they really overloaded with blockers. So Egan had some company in front of him. He officially gets 3. So 8:17 to go in the fourth quarter. Trail trailing 23-20 here from Shenandoah Stadium, where the Zepps are on top, and clock now becoming an issue for both teams.
It is.
8:17 to go here in the fourth quarter. And Trail with the play now. Looks like they're going to pass. They've got a man, got a completion. It's going to be a little bit short of the first down, but that's the first completed pass of the evening for Buckeye Trail. That's going to go to Egan. Cohen Egan, why not, right?
Picked up 7.
Yeah, that's interesting that, you're going to have to pass one. You go to your top guy. So,
and hope he can break one.
Yep, so Cohen Egan falls a little bit short, so 3rd down and 4 for Trail, and boy, this is interesting, John. If you don't get it here, do you punt it away and put it on your defense? You go for it? You're at the 44-yard line of Shenandoah. That's good field position, though, if you gave that up. We'll find out. 3rd down and 4 for Trail. They'll go with Perry. Perry's going to be stopped just a little bit short. I'd say it's going to be 4th and 1. And Charlie Perry loses his hat, so he's going to have to come out. Wow. So now I say you definitely have to go for it.
Yeah, you go for it.
4th and 1.
Yeah.
4th and 4, I might have punted it and hoped that I could get it right back and with better field position. But 4th and 1, possibly the play of the game here for both teams.
Timeout. Yeah.
The Trail's going to take the timeout. So you don't have Charlie Perry on this drive, but you've got Cohen Egan. You got to think probably it's not something exotic, John. I'm thinking probably something basic that you can make at least a yard on, and that's probably going to be Egan, isn't it?
He's carried it 19 times and here in this football game, and if I can't get 1 yard or a half a yard, you have to question your offensive line and whether you deserve to win or not.
Well, you can bet over that huddle where the blue and white guys are from Trail. They're saying, hey, we're going to get this yard. At the same time, the guys in green are saying for Shenandoah, listen, we get this stop, it's our football, and we have the lead.
Yep.
3rd down and 1 for Buckeye Trail. Exactly 7 minutes to go in the football game, and trailing 23-20. It's Williams. He's going to get it. Fumbled football.
Fumbled, but got it back.
Oh, they're going to say he was down.
Yeah.
He got the first down on second effort, fumbled the football, but the officials say he was down.
And he is down. But
that's
he's
one of the
guys.
That's Egan.
Egan, yeah.
He's okay. He's going to have to come off for a play. So it's going to be what? Now they're going to have a discussion about
that's scary.
What's going on.
Let's
see.
It's
okay,
first down
they're going to
Trail.
say first down
Buckeye
Buckeye
Trail.
Trail.
Ground caused the fumble.
Yep, so Caldwell Lumber first down for Buckeye Trail, and now 6:56 to go in the football game for Buckeye Trail. They are trying to seize the lead back.
And run off as much time as they can.
Right.
They don't want to leave Shenandoah much time.
Right, yeah. Yeah, Braxton Barnett, a very good quarterback for
running. That's a lot of things running through the coaches' minds over on the Buckeye Trail. That's first and foremost.
Yep.
Don't turn it over.
Right, 1st and 10 at the Shenandoah 39-yard line. Buckeye Trail, and they'll go to Charlie Perry. Perry stretches it to the outside, knocked out of bounds, and they'll get about 4 or 5. That stretch play for Buckeye Trail has been there all night.
It has.
Just, not every play has been a big play, home run, but they've gotten 4 or 5 yards almost every time. Egan and Perry both bounce it out very well.
And that's kind of a bread and butter play for them, and they run it until you stop it. Show me you can stop it.
2nd down and 6 for Trail. They'll go on the double handoff to Cohen Egan. Egan is stopped at the line of scrimmage as he fumbled the football. No indication yet.
No.
Somebody's lost a helmet or so, or somebody may be injured.
A couple of injuries.
Yeah, somebody's slow to get up for Shenandoah. They've had some injuries, by the way, in talking to the coaches.
Yeah. So it's a timeout for injuries.
Yeah, I think that's Weston Miley coming, or Hunter Yates, one of the two coming off the field. So
that's Hunter Yates limping a little bit, but he's going to be all right.
3rd down and 5 for Buckeye Trail. 6:39 to go in the 4th quarter. Shenandoah leads 23-20. And so I'm thinking if that's an injury timeout, does he not have to come out, John?
I
think he does.
If it's an injury timeout, yes, he has to come out for one play.
So he is not out there.
Trail has used one timeout, but they have 2 left.
Okay. He's coming out now. He has to come out by way of the injury timeout. So I'm sure, like you said, John, he'll be right back in there after this play. But he's an outstanding football player. He'll be missed on this play. 3rd down for Trail. Back to pass is Williams. He's going to go for the home run, nearly intercepted.
Nearly intercepted by number 10. That's Colton Gress.
Nice ball, but good coverage that time. And down 4th down. So there's that shot that we were talking about by Trail. But incomplete pass now sets it up 4th down, and almost you have to get this because you may only get it back one more time and have to score.
Yeah, this is a big defensive stop now for the
Sure
Zeps.
is, for the Zeps.
Yep.
Charlie Perry out wide for Buckeye Trail. Back to pass is Williams. He's going to look to the end zone, just off the fingertips.
He could have run that for the first down.
Oh, man. Yeah, Cohen Egan streaking down the sideline and just off his fingertips. What a big play.
Williams
what a big turnaround.
He had plenty of room to run that for the first down.
You know, they'll look at film Sunday, John, and he will just...
Boy. Yeah.
You are correct. He had the first down, but yeah, we'll see. So they may get the ball back, but nevertheless, it's now Shenandoah with the lead, 23-20, the football, and the clock on their side with 6:27 to go here in the football game.
And Braxton Barnett will be the man of the hour.
Yep. So Braxton Barnett, as he has done the entire game, in the shotgun. No running backs for Shenandoah.
Here he comes.
Barnett will keep it. Oh, he's going to be stuck behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah,
Say goodnight on that one.
Number 20, Brady Hastings.
Yeah,
Boom.
he just shot that gap and saw the play coming as if he were in the huddle. And nice job by Trail that time of knocking Barnett back for 2 yards. But they're right back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 12
I'm not sure
for Shenandoah.
I'm not sure I'd be in a big hurry.
Well, yeah. They didn't take much time off the play clock. It's to go in and out of the hands of the intended receiver.
Stops the clock, too. Intended for number 5, Hunter Yates.
Yep. So now 3rd down and 12. And, you know, we've asked this question several times tonight, John, based on field position. Do you punt the football away? And now we're back to that again. If you don't get the first down here, you're in your own territory. Do you punt the football away? Do you go for it?
Well, I think you got to punt it here if you don't make the first down, unless you get up to within a yard or two of the first down marker.
Similar to when they had it before.
Yeah.
3rd down and 12 for Barnett.
Yep,
he will roll to his left and has a short completion, and that's going nowhere. Now, here's your decision, John. You've got 4th and 13.
You
and the ball's on your own 33-yard line with 5:35 to go. I think you got to punt.
Oh, yeah.
Use your timeouts and put it on your defense. I don't think you can take a shot here.
No. And Trail does drop back us in deep safety. Because Barnett is a good punter.
Yeah, he is.
He's a good athlete.
Yep, watch the fake, but I'm thinking you got to punt it away here because it's down to 5 minutes and a few seconds. Rugby-style kick will hit at the 45, take a nice little roll for Shenandoah, but Trail's going to have it at the 42-yard line. So now with 5 minutes and 6 seconds left in the football game, Buckeye Trail, one last gasp perhaps to try and seize the lead?
I would say you are correct, yes, because they're going to try to run it, so they're going to try to take time off of the clock.
And they will have 2 timeouts remaining, will Trail. And they also have Charlie Perry and Cohen-Egan. Now, Perry is one of the wideouts. Now, I'd like him at the wingback spot to run the football here in these situations.
Yeah, and they're not going to run it.
They're going to pass it. It's going to be Williams. Williams breaks the tackle and keeps it on the ground himself. So
picks up
Braden
about 4.
Williams, picks about 4. I'm not sure, John, that was even a designed pass. I think that was a, hey, let's roll around and look. If you see something, take it. If not, just try to get what you can.
Well, if he pulls it down earlier, he's still got more running room than he had when he finally pulled it down.
2nd down and 6 for Trail. And the clock under 4:30 to go here in the football game. They'll go straight ahead with Williams. He's got a first down, a little bit more down to the Shenandoah 40-yard line.
Picked up 10.
Yep, that's a Caldwell Lumber first down. So new life for Buckeye Trail. No quitting these guys.
No.
What an excellent football game this has been.
It is. It's
very
been
competitive team.
It's been a fun game to broadcast out there to the people.
1st and 10 at the Shenandoah 41-yard line.
Coming
Clock
up
moving,
on 4 minutes left in this one.
So I'm thinking this is it for Trail, John.
Oh, yeah.
You know, if they turn it over here,
it's
probably not going to
Katie
go
bar the
way.
door.
1st and 10, the 41-yard line. Williams back to pass. He's going to throw. He's got a completion. I think good enough for a first down.
Number 0, Sammy Brown. The band of renown.
That's Sammy Brown's first catch of the night, and that's good enough for another Caldwell Lumber first down. So, boy, oh boy, we are set up for a classic
finish, aren't we?
Yep.
Yep.
3:45 to go here in the football game. A couple of teams both, I'd say, just a little bit winded on both sides. Been very competitive, very hard hitting. Big plays on both teams, some mistakes here and there, but
clock running.
Yep. 1st and 10 for Trail. They trail by 3. It's going to be Williams again. Nope, make it Egan on the direct snap. And Owen Egan, I think he stepped out of bounds short of the first down.
Oh, there's a flag, too.
Yeah, where the officials give him. And now somebody's got a cramp. For
timeout.
Trail, yeah. Official timeout for an injury. Somebody's got a cramp for Buckeye Trail. And a penalty flag's going to fly. And we'll have to get that sorted out. Officials are discussing it, and some medical attention being given to one of the Trail guys on the sideline. I don't think that's Egan on the cramp.
No, I think that was
Egan on the run. So we'll get the officials sorted out here. I think he originally called it on Trail, but then stopped short of what it. Oh, okay. Big call goes against Trail. So Buckeye Trail gets called for a 15-yard blindside block. And boy, that's costly. As that's going to put the football back to the 34-yard line. So it's going to be first and about 15 or so. And then, it is Cohen Egan with the cramp.
Yeah.
He went down immediately, so you knew it was a cramp. And
so he will.
He'll be fine.
Yep.
He's coming off right now, but he'll have to sit out one play. So this will bring Buckeye Trail to the sideline. I'm thinking they may even consider a timeout here because they don't have Egan on this play. Now they're going to put Charlie Perry in the backfield.
So it's first and about 23, 24?
Closer to 20, but still a bunch after that costly 15-yard penalty by Trail.
Now that one I didn't see, so I wasn't watching in the right place.
They'll go with Williams passing.
Oh,
he is going to be sacked. Boy.
Yep.
That's Shenandoah coming up big.
Yep, number 13 comes in there. That's Tristan Rossiter.
All right, so Rossiter with the big sack now. Make it 2nd down and 27. So Buckeye Trail going backwards, and I'm sure Cohen Egan's going to be back in the lineup here.
Here he comes.
On this play. So now, John, you got to pass.
Yeah, now we're
win
into
the football. We'll make it 3rd or 2nd and 27. Clock down to 2:50 to go. Buckeye Trail probably last possession for the Warriors.
Yep.
Back to passes. Williams is going to go on the sideline for Perry. Oh, he's got a catch. What a catch by Perry.
That's interference.
Personal foul against somebody. Are they going to say offensive pass interference?
No, I think they're going to. Yeah, I think it is offensive pass interference.
Wow, another tough break for Trail.
And he did push off.
They're going to say offensive pass interference, and boy, Trail is in a world of hurt.
I like that shot.
Yeah, so Perry with the catch. John, you think it was definitely OPI?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a difficult break for Trail, but hey, Shenandoah will take that all day, won't they? All right, personal foul against Trail, offensive pass interference against Perry, 15 yards. Okay, Coach, what do you got in your playbook for 2nd down and 40?
Go to the school bus and turn left.
Start the bus up?
Well, could be.
Officially, 2nd down and 42. There's not a lot in the playbook for this.
No. Yeah, that's beyond the limits of your playbook.
All right, so let's see what Buckeye Trail.
You just don't need. You can't try to get it all back, but
see if they can manage. They're going to go on the double reverse to Egan. Egan tries to get a block. Not a lot cooking there. He's only going to get a couple. So Shenandoah fired up. Momentum on their side. Egan limited to just a 2-yard run. And now you've got basically 2 plays to get that first down. And you got 38 yards or 39 yards to go. So this is it for Trail. They got to get the first down. So going to have to throw the ball.
One would think so.
Whatever you practiced earlier in the week for these kinds of situations, you got to do right now. Now, they will have one in the backfield for blocking, and it's going to be a long ball. And in and out of the hands of
broken up by number 8. That's Hunter Yates.
Yep. So now 4th down for Trail.
Yep.
With 1:53 to go here in the football game. Now I'm wondering if Shenandoah takes a timeout and says, hey, guys, no personal fouls, nothing over the top, right?
Yep.
Yeah, they're not going to take a timeout, but the coaches are going crazy. They're saying, get back there.
Alumni prevent.
Yeah, nothing over the top. I'm surprised they don't take that timeout. Just to reinforce.
They just did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll keep it right here. So take that timeout and say, listen, guys, and let them catch anything underneath. No personal fouls, no roughing the quarterback, no late hits.
No, nothing.
Yeah, let them catch it, and nothing on the bomb. So,
talk about shooting yourself in the foot. Boy, the
Trail back-to-back
Warriors
penalties. My goodness.
Yeah, shot themselves.
2 15-yard penalties on this drive.
Yes.
That will hurt. And when you're 0-3, things happen like that. Isn't it funny?
Yeah.
If you're 3-0, John, those penalties are on the other team.
Yep.
Doesn't it always work that way?
Always seems to work that way, doesn't it?
Yep.
Yep. And that's it. When it rains, it pours.
Yep. It's like, when you're coaching basketball, your guys always miss the free throws. Their guys always make the free throws down the stretch. Doesn't it seem that way?
Yep.
Well, penalties.
It can go that way, absolutely.
Yep. Penalties on this drive, certainly one of the storylines of the game for Trail. But here we go. 4th down and 38 for the Warriors, and this is probably going to do it if they don't get it here. Back to pass is Williams. He looks. He's going to throw short to Perry, and Perry's going to be well short of the first down.
Yep.
Williams just had nothing deep. He had Perry available, and they did well to get to where they were, but not a first down for Buckeye Trail. Now, Trail will have the 2 timeouts, but we were talking earlier about the math. The math does not favor them in this situation because they're going to be able to run that 3rd down, play clock down, and who knows, maybe even go for it on 4th if there's a few seconds to go. All right, so 1st and 10 for
Yep, and I'm sure they're going over, just hang on to the football because they're going to be out there trying to rip it away from you, and just hang on to it. To Braxton Barnett, they're talking because he's going to have it in his hand.
1st and 10 for Shenandoah. Barnett straight ahead. He breaks a tackle, breaks another one. And he's got a first down, and boy, is that helpful for Shenandoah.
Yep,
My goodness gracious.
Picked up about 18 yards on that carry.
Now Trail's going to have to take their first of the timeouts of this drive. Or do they?
Well,
I haven't seen him signal timeout yet.
No. But the clock's not running.
Yeah. Clock is stopped. What's the holdup, fellas?
Now
it's going. Okay. So Buckeye Trail electing perhaps, John, to take the timeout after this play, depending on what happens.
Or maybe not, It's
Barnett again, and he goes forward for about 4 or 5 yards. And let's see if Trail uses that first of the 2 timeouts. Personal foul goes against Coach Kearns.
Yeah,
on the
he's
far
not
sideline.
happy. Yeah, he's not happy with the
You know what,
officiating.
John? That's a continuation from the penalties
the
from a couple of minutes
penalties.
ago.
Yeah, he's ripping that linesman over there pretty good.
Yeah.
And
how many times have we seen that this year?
Yeah.
It's frustration.
oh, it's just a sideline warning.
So they pick up the flag.
Yeah, it's a sideline warning.
I'm thinking they changed their mind, John. It looked to me like they were going to call that, and thought about it for a second and said, no, we'll just go ahead and give them a sideline warning. No worries. But
here we go.
Yeah, in control. Buckeye Trail with 1:16 to go officially in the football game as they reset the game clock. And Trail takes the timeout. So lots of confusion here in this last couple of minutes, as you can expect. It's been a tightly contested game the entire time for both teams. But Trail, the two costly turnovers on their previous drive have really.
Yeah, the two costly penalties, and of course that's the Buckeye Trail coaching staff. They're very upset about those calls.
Right.
But
yeah.
The one down here that was offensive interference. I would agree with that call because the receiver did show it.
Right. The chop block, we don't know.
I didn't see any chop block, but I'm not sure I know what a chop block is. I think of a chop block, somebody's out there with an axe.
That's going below the knees, brother.
Yeah.
All right. Well, now the game clock says 40 minutes, so it's not Halloween yet.
No.
Should be 1 minute 16 seconds, and I hope they don't have to run this down from 40 minutes to 1 minute 16. Otherwise, John, you're on your own.
Yeah,
I'm leaving.
I'm right behind you.
Yeah, well, somebody else going to have to step in and finish this puppy out because we're not going for 38 minutes. There we go.
There it is. Look at that. Boom.
All right, just as we speak.
Yeah.
That gives a little bit of a cheer from somebody out there.
Yeah, it's kind of called a Bronx cheer.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they were seeing what we're seeing.
Yeah.
We're not counting that clock down from 40 minutes. That ain't happening tonight. All right, so all Shenandoah has to do is pick up one more first down.
Yep.
And they're going to walk out of here with a big victory. They're going to go with Braxton Barnett. And he will go straight ahead. Loss of a couple, or maybe a gain of one.
Timeout, Buckeye Trail.
Yep. That's going to give us a chance to give an acknowledgement tonight. Nellie Easterling, who does all kinds of stuff here for Shenandoah. I'll tell you what, I was talking to her a little bit, but she runs the press box here. Tell you what, she's fantastic.
With an iron hand.
Yep. I was talking a little bit. She teaches stuff, John, that we can't even pronounce. We can't spell. Like physiology and anatomy and biology, and we didn't take those classes, did we?
I did.
Did you really?
Yeah. I had to take those for a phys ed minor.
Was Charles Darwin one of your teachers?
Anatomy and physiology.
Was Darwin one of your teachers?
Charles?
Yeah.
No.
He
was
a little bit ahead of you?
Albert.
Okay, Einstein.
Yeah, Albert. Yeah. I had one-on-one with him.
he made you the man you are today.
Absolutely.
Under the tutelage of Albert Einstein.
That anatomy and physiology is
I didn't take any of
beyond my pay grade.
Yeah, I didn't take any of those. I took a lot of shop, gym, and lunch.
I didn't know that was involved in a
No, I didn't tell you that when you got to high school. Anyway, Nellie Easterling, thank you tonight for all of your work.
She not only runs the press box, but boy, does she cook good stuff.
There you go. All right. Not bad. All right, so now the clock is down to 1:01. And a third down and 6 for... we've had all kinds of clock problems here in this last minute.
Yeah, they got all kinds of numbers on the clock out there now.
I think the timeout situation also may be incorrect. Scoreboard is showing 2 for Trail. I think they're out of timeouts.
They're either out or got 1. That's it, not 2.
Yeah, all Shenandoah needs to do is probably run one first down, and they can take a knee. Victory formation.
Yeah.
And not going to matter. They're going to get the first down.
Yeah, that's number 8 on the carry, Brendan Portman.
Yep, Brendan Portman gets the big first down. That's the Valentine Insurance first down.
Yep, and that's probably going to do it, sports fans.
So, now Shenandoah will, in fact, take the
victory formation, isn't it?
Yep. Keep in mind, we do have the post-game report brought to you by Patty's Place tonight. We're going to have the player of the game, the drive of the game, and the play of the game. Also, the Guernsey Electric lineman of the game. And it's the Guernsey Muskingum Electric Power lineman of the game. And now Shenandoah will indeed take a knee. So the Zepps are going to get out of town.
Yeah, they are.
23-20 victory. And the Buckeye Trail, they're going to load the buses. I'd say, John, very disappointing defeat because they led at some point and then just couldn't finish.
Could not.
And very unfortunate for Buckeye Trail, but I think they're going to have better days. So, all right, we are going to step aside, and when we return, we'll have some of our post-game conversation. So stay with us. The final score, 23-20. In favor of Shenandoah. We'll be back in a minute or two.
Celebrating a decade of deliciousness, Patty's Place has been serving home-style cooked meals since 2013. Indulge in their homemade pies daily and enjoy breakfast served all day long. They're open 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Saturday and 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Sundays. Don't forget to check out their Facebook page for daily specials, conveniently located between Bell Valley and Caldwell on State Route 821. Come on over and satisfy your cravings at Patty's Place.
People's Bank's vision is to be the best community bank in America. People's Bank provides local, hometown relationship-based banking with 132 full-service branches for all of your financial needs. As your community bank, People's Bank strives to make our communities a better place to live, work, and play. We would love a chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success. Member FDIC.
Hey there, mental health champions, ready to tackle life's challenges head on? Just like your favorite football team opponents, you've got the strength to take on your mental health challenges. Don't sideline your well-being. Reach out to the pros at Southeastern Ohio Counseling Center. We have the winning playbook to help you score against stress, anxiety, and depression. Southeastern Ohio Counseling Center, where every small step is a touchdown for your mental wellness.
Everyone's looking for an encouraging sign in today's economy. The fact is, you'll find one right here in Caldwell at State Farm Sue Snowd's office. Because State Farm agents like Sue have been here helping people protect the things that matter most. That's why more people trust State Farm, and they consider that a very good sign. See State Farm agent Sue Snowd at 400 East Street, Caldwell. Sue Snowd State Farm is a proud supporter of high school sports.
Do you really think that an insurance company who promises quotes in a few minutes has your best interest in mind? Do they really know you and what coverages you need? Hi, this is John Valentine with Valentine Insurance. We take time to learn about you and your insurance needs so you can feel comfortable that you're receiving the right coverages at the best possible prices. Find us on Facebook, stop by our office, or give us a call at 994-1776. Valentine Insurance, a partner you can depend on.
Your home and your car are likely your two biggest investments. Protecting them from unexpected damage is a prime concern to WB Green Insurance. They are proud to represent Westfield Insurance, a financial service organization that provides insurance products for your home, auto, and business. Sharing knowledge, building trust is Westfield Insurance's pledge to their customers, along with personalized claim service that's fast and friendly. To learn how Westfield can help with your insurance needs, talk to WB Green Insurance today.
I was sitting in my car and it wouldn't start. I lifted the hood and the engine was falling apart. What would I do? My eyes filled with tears. Then on the radio I heard of West 40 by Pay here, where for a little money down and a little each week, I could have a car, nice, shiny, and sleek. So I walked in the door and I put the money down. Now I got a nice car that I can drive around. West 40 by Pay here will help rebuild your credit. The corner of Dewey and Route 40 in Cambridge, don't you forget it.
West 40 Auto Sales, corner of Route 40 and Dewey Avenue in Cambridge, is home of the guaranteed credit approval, with most loans approved while you wait. Go to their website to fill out an online loan application, west40autosales.com. You'll also find their weekly special listed there.
Well, welcome back, everyone, where the final score tonight is Shenandoah 23, Buckeye Trail 20. Very competitive football game, John.
Yes.
Could have went either way. In the end, the Sheridan Zepps hang on. A couple penalties late against Buckeye Trail hurt them on what could have been a drive that put them in the lead late in the fourth quarter, but didn't go their way. Flags flew, and Shenandoah took an opportunity to run out the clock. So congratulations to the Zepps now, as they go 2-3 on the season.
Yeah, that's a good win for the Shenandoah Zepps.
And Buckeye Trail still winless on the season. You're listening to the Patty's Place post-game report. Thank you to Patty's Place for the post-game report. Before we go to the numbers, let's look at the scoring. We started in the first quarter with Braxton Barnett at the 7:47 mark, had a 2-yard run. Savannah Irvin kicked the extra point. It was 7-0 in favor of Shenandoah at that point. But Buckeye Trail came right back with a guy who had an outstanding football game. Cohen Egan had a 4-yard run at the 4:58 mark. The try for 2 was no good. It was set back by way of a penalty. So it was 7-6 in favor of Shenandoah after 1. No scoring for the rest of the first half. In the third quarter, at the 10:21 mark, Shenandoah kicked off with an onside kick, and it wasn't any good. So Buckeye Trail got great field position, and Braden Williams capped it off with a 4-yard run. Cohen Egan ran for 2, and Buckeye Trail went ahead by the score of 14-7. But Braxton Barnett and company came right back at the 2:33 mark. Braxton Barnett on a third down call had a 36-yard run, and his pass to Hunter Yates was good. So it was now the Shenandoah Zepps back on top. But then in the fourth quarter, Charlie Perry, another guy who had a great football game, at the 11:21 mark, had a 23-yard run. The try for 2 was no good, so Buckeye Trail went back on top. And then just 2 minutes later, 9:30 to go, Braxton Barnett on a 1-yard run had a touchdown, and he hit Brady Marsgay for the 2-point conversion. That made the final score 23-20 as we are in the Patty's Place post-game report. John, how about some numbers?
Oh, boy. Well, Buckeye Trail, of course, basically all on the ground except for what little bit there in the fourth quarter when they were up against it. Had to go to the pass. They threw 6 passes. They were 3 of 6 for 25 yards. Cohen Egan rushed the ball 24 times for 183 yards, so he was the main man on the ground. Perry, he carried it 14 times for 105 yards, and the quarterback, Williams, he carried it 11 times for 55 yards, so there's their offense right there, all on the ground except for a couple of 25 yards in the fourth quarter. But you look down at the bottom and you see 6 penalties, all of them major penalties, and always seems to be right when they were making the drive that they committed a major penalty and pretty much shot themselves in the foot each time. And then you go over to the Shenandoah side, and it's just the opposite. Barnett throws it 30 times for 145 yards, and he's 18 of 23 for 155 yards. He also rushed it 30 times for 40 yards. And I guess my question, Howard, how long can he take the punishment?
Well,
this is the fourth game of the season,
Yeah.
and we've done 2 of their games, and we have seen him. He's a really good athlete, no question about that. But boy, he's a target. I mean, every team is going to key on him, and I just hope he can stand up to punishment, because in 2 games we haven't seen a running back.
No.
For Shenandoah, it's all been Braxton throwing and Braxton running the ball. So I just hope that he can stand the. As my dad used to say, hope he can stand the gaff.
Yeah.
Because every team is going to be after him.
Well, and as the season progresses, and we're still way early in the season. As it progresses and people get a better look by way of film and scouting, and see that Shenandoah goes to the empty backfield, you are correct. They're going to key on that guy. So, but we wish him well.
Oh yeah, I'm just certainly not saying that that will happen, but there are times when you have to look at things, and that he's got a target on his back, and he's not a big kid.
No,
he's a great athlete. He makes people miss and all that, but for a 10 game, and he's running the ball 20-25 times a game. Boy, it makes me shudder.
Well, we do wish him
yes,
well.
absolutely.
An excellent quarterback.
He is.
Let's take a look at some here on the Patty's Place post-game report, some individual awards. We're going to start with the Guernsey-Muskingum Electric Power Lineman of the Game. John, this guy didn't necessarily play defensive line, but I think at his linebacker spot, he played enough on the line of scrimmage, rushing into the backfield, that I don't think there's any doubt, in my opinion. Some good efforts out there, but the absolute defensive player of the game is Charlie Perry from Trail.
Yeah, I'll cast one ballot.
Yeah,
for that.
That kid played his heart out, played very well, both sides of the ball.
Yep.
And he is our Guernsey-Muskingum Electric lineman of the game. So I'm sure something good and positive will be coming his way. The play of the game is actually Charlie Perry again. Buckeye Trail was down; they had to score, and then he put the team ahead in the fourth quarter on a 23-yard run. The try for 2 was no good, but at that point, Buckeye Trail had a chance to get their first victory of the season, but as we know now later, it didn't happen. But again, Charlie Perry, both sides of the football tonight, excellent.
He had 105 yards on the ground.
Yeah. The drive of the game has to go to Shenandoah, John. After Charlie Perry scored, they come right back. Just 2 minutes later, Braxton Barnett on a 1-yard run scores his 3rd touchdown of the night, all on the ground, and his 2-point try was good to Basgay. But Braxton Barnett has to be the player of the game in my mind.
Oh, yeah. I'm like, again, one ballot. Yep. Casted.
So, excellent
good football game.
Yep.
Good football game.
All right. Well, before we close out, we're going to give one more ring to our great sponsors tonight. That's Patty's Place, Doane Ford, People's Bank, West 40 Auto Sales, McVeigh Perkins Funeral Home, Chandler Funeral Home, Guernsey County Sportsman Association, Myra Shire for Municipal Judge, Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance, Laborers Local 530, WB Green Insurance, Sue Snowd State Farm, Farmers and Merchants Bank, Caldwell Lumber, Boyd Precision Painting, Southeastern Ohio Counseling Center, Guernsey-Muskingum Electric Co-op, and Valentine Insurance. So, my man, thanks again. Appreciate it.
Not
as
a problem.
always.
Not a problem.
You and I will be somewhere down the road, I'm
sure
sometime.
I'm sure we will. Hope so.
Yep. So thanks again, everyone. Exciting football game tonight. Shenandoah over Buckeye Trail. My thanks to John Seacrest, and have a great weekend, everybody. Final score 23-20. Shenandoah over Trail. Good night.
This has been a presentation of ABC Sports.